All right. Let me just make sure that this is on. That should be muted. All right, we all set. Okay, so let me start the video off. Go over what we're gonna talk about today. Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Okay. There we go. All right. Is that everything? All right, that's everything. All right, so guys, today what we're going to do is we're going to spectate the number one Penny Parker player. Reason being is Penny Parker has a 57.68% win rate right now across all ranks in Marvel Rivals. So obviously I want to spectate the number one Penny Parker player. I'm sure the new buff has a huge role to play in that, but she was always ranked pretty high in terms of her KD. Now, when we're looking at the number one player, we got Popcorn Minion right now, who's at one of the highest ranks. The highest ranks is basically GM 1 and 2 right now. She has a 13.94 KD and an 80% win rate. So obviously we got to spectate her and see what's going on. Now, just for reference, I'm also a pretty good Penny player, but this season's been a little rough, I'm not going to lie. I've gotten some really bad teammates, but I have a 6.47 KD and a 75% win rate for what it's worth. So anyway, let's go hop in and see what she's doing in these couple gameplays. Oh, I actually wasn't even on the screen. I was trying to show you guys the screen. Whoops. And then this is Popcorn Minion's profile. Can you review my account? I got a couple accounts I'm reviewing first. It's probably going to be about an hour, brother. It's probably going to be about an hour. I'm sorry. Oh, I do need to save this, though. All right, let me just... Damn, this... I'm going to have to leave it up, I guess. But yeah, it's going to be about an hour. Nova. My screen's set up, right? Yeah, all right, that's normal. And then that's fine, that's fine. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Oh, I do need to close this before this freaks out, because that is going to draw a ton of power. All right, everything else is working. Cool. All right, so let's review Popcorn's account really quick. So he only has 4.4 hours on her this season. A little bit of Emma playtime too. What else did I want to look at? There's one other thing I wanted to look at with him. 23 matches played, 18 wins is pretty sick. 537 KOs. Best kill streak is only 22. Let's see what his damage per 10 minutes. That's pretty good. It's 16.285k. That's pretty good. I don't know what mine is. I'm gonna have to look actually. Kind of curious, really quick. Where do you go? Leader. No stats. What is mine right now? Oh, it's about 15k, so a little bit less. A little bit less. Not as bad as I thought. Alright, let me look this person back up. And we're going to spectate some gameplays. Come back in an hour? Sure. I should still be on around then. Alright, where's the first gameplay I wanted to watch? Is this the first one? 33 and 2? I believe that was the first one. I'm going to look down a little bit further. Pretty sure that was it. Yeah, because that was Mag. Wait, does she even have the Lord? Oh yeah, she has the Lord. Okay. Alright, so we'll start with this one. Yeah, that's only 2. Okay. Ooh, Central Park too. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. So the reason that I'm choosing some of these gameplays, guys, is because right now a lot of the top 500 players are actually using 3 tanks, believe it or not. So in a couple of these gameplays, they're going to be using Penny with 2 other tanks, and for whatever reason, it seems to be really, really good strat. So again, I wanted to spectate some of her gameplays that are with 2 other tanks. So right now, they're actually going to be using a Venom, and I think it was like a Mag or an Angela during this game. So let's see with the bans. We got Iron Fist, Human Torch, and Jeff, which have been pretty normal bans in terms of Jeff and Human Torch, but I haven't seen an Iron Fist ban yet this season. Did I click on the wrong one? Wait, hold on. I'm so confused. How is this gameplay and he didn't play? I'm so confused. It doesn't even say that he played Mag. What's up, YSL? So basically, if you're in the Discord, brother, I'll pick people from there. But in terms of, I actually got to make a separate channel for it because I wanted to restart it. But I'll pick people through the Discord. But I usually review like the #1 accounts and give like tips and tricks. But I do want to do more general like account reviews too. It's just I don't have too much time. I'm pretty busy. So I try to just get like 1 or 2 streams in a week where I can actually like review accounts like this. So usually I'll do like 1 and 2 #1 players, and then I'll do a review if someone's like, you know, around for it. Hold on, I'm so confused right now because it said that this person did not play mag and they're playing mag. Like, he almost played the entire like first half as mag. Like, what am I supposed to do? Dude, that's so whack. Damn, I was looking forward to this game too. I just did an Angela review, but if it's up to you, bro. If you want a review, yeah, I can do one. I just might not make like a video out of it for YT because I can't say the name. Was it MA? Is it MA or is it Ma? What's up? How you doing? Huh, this is so weird. Oh, so it's just not popping up. That's what's happening. Why is it not popping up anymore? Wait, so is every game he play, does he also play mag? Is that what I'm going to see here? Oh my god. That... Yeah, every game. Oh wow, that's crazy. Huh, how am I going to do this now? Do I just skip the parts where he's playing mag? What do you guys think? Oh, what's up, Jokesy? I got you, brother. What do you guys think? So right now, if you guys are just hopping in, we're spectating the #1 penny player. But I didn't realize that this dude basically plays like mag and then switches to penny. But it's so whack because he only plays like 3 minutes as mag. And then he'll play the rest of the game as penny. So should I just skip? Should I just skip the mag part? Oh, that's so annoying, dude. Yo, Anarchy, what's up, brother? Morning, dude. Oh, alright, Jokesy. It should be in my bio. Is it not in there? Damn, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm just gonna skip all the parts where he doesn't play mag. This is gonna be a little bit of a confusing video for some people, but... Damn. I was so excited for this video, too. You don't see it? Let me see if I can fix it real quick. Hold on. You can just add me on Discord. My account is BARLTV. Just like, is my user on this account? I don't know, but it's BARLTV. Give me a second. I'm gonna see if I can make this easier. Oh, I mean, well, technically you could click that link that's in you could click that link and it should have my other accounts in there. Yeah, it has my link tree. And my link tree should work. So if you go to like my YT page and then you go to that, it should take you to the ability to join my Discord. Yeah, it just worked for me. Yeah, it's a little confusing. But yeah, if you guys haven't joined yet, definitely join that because I use that 24/7 and I use my Twitter 24/7. Looks like he plays Mag a lot. Yeah, Mag's one of his best characters. All right, I guess this is what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna skip the parts where he plays Mag because I am like, if you have this high of a KD and everything with Penny, I gotta just suck it up and cut it up a little bit.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2. You have to stop them from securing the mission area. battle starts in 5.
Let me just push it back here.
3. She'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
I have found a greater cause.
Alright, so just so you guys know, he actually starts out as Mag on this map, but we're just going to skip to where he starts playing Penny, which is after the first point. Like right here. Alright, so he should start as Penny now. Alright, so just so you guys get an idea of where we're at, he's actually was 6-0 as Mag, and then he switched over to Penny now, again around the second point. They kind of just steamrolled them a little bit. Now, I usually like to start a whole gameplay with the actual hero that we're trying to spectate, but this dude pretty much starts every game as Mag and switches to Penny after like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm not sure if it's like a strat just to kind of fake people out or whatever, but pretty much every game that I've seen, he's actually starting as Mag and then switches over to Penny after the first push for whatever reason. I guess it does kind of catch people off guard, but again, I'm just going to try to point out as many things as I can to help you guys out. So we'll see how this one goes. Now you can tell he's already playing Penny very aggressively, which is how I like to play her too. You want to block obviously where the team is coming from, so he has his drones off to the side right there, his spider nest. And now I guess he's trying to push forward and just kind of hold everybody back, which people forget. Penny has so much health. Like, as long as you have someone you're calming with that's a healer, you know, you'll be able to get pretty far. And then you also have her drones, her nests, I should say. So look how much space that she just took already. She basically just pushed them back, even though that last point wasn't even capped yet. So kind of like the midway section, and now she's already up, and they're basically in their spawn in the back, like final, you know, room. And also too, this is one of the things I wanted to mention too. So they're only playing with the one tank right now, and I think they end up switching to a third tank in a little bit. But so right now they just have the Venom and the Penny, and then they have the Psylocke, Star-Lord, the Cloak, and then the Luna. And that's another thing a lot of people forget to do, bro. Just shoot the Phoenix ult. The Phoenix ult has like no health at all. Just shoot it. It takes 2 seconds. And Penny's also great for taking out Angela and just kind of annoying the crap out of Hulk. This is a really good, it looks so simple, but just putting down your mines around a big tank like Hulk, and just to kind of get him to not focus you and get rid of the mines first, is such a big deal because A, by the time he destroys it, your team's probably going to be caught up or near you anyway, and then you also just did so much damage through your mines because, I don't know, by the time he actually destroys it, you might have done like 300, 400 damage to him. And then that's also too, if you're throwing your own mines on top of that and you're webbing him and shooting him, like, it does so much more damage than people realize. And notice how he's just constantly shooting. He's constantly using his webs right there to try to trap everybody. Because your web cooldown, that's the one thing I'm surprised they never nerfed with Penny, is Penny's web cooldown is so quick. And obviously as someone that plays a lot of Penny, like, I'm not complaining, but I'm surprised. I'm definitely surprised. Let's see what she does here. Again, you always want to just keep those nests out of the way, like wherever they can't get to them. He's just constantly putting them on either side of, you know, the main walkway. You can also just use it to help out with anyone that can be flanking, especially when they're playing with this Hulk. And who else are they playing against? Oh yeah, the Venom too. Oh, now one quick thing I do want to point out in case anyone doesn't know is, yes, Phoenix can destroy a lot of Penny's tech, but when you web and then you place the mines within the web, Phoenix actually doesn't destroy that, but she'll destroy the regular spider nest kind of like that. So it's kind of weird, but just wanted to point that out. And then again, look at the, you know, the great spider nest spot right there. The team basically needs to come down and then turn their backs to everybody to be able to take those out. That's a great example of what you could do. Now, if you want to get really disgusting with it, you can actually have a group block in your spider nests. So that way they basically have to stand on top of the group wall and like aim down between the wall and where the nest is and shoot it that way. And it's pretty annoying and hard to do. And then again, you have to turn your back to everything too. So that's another good tech. It works on a lot of maps with Penny. But, you know, she just lived so long right now. She's 13-2, doing a great job. Now they just pushed everybody back.
We're back in action.
Penny's a scary tank if used correctly. Yeah. Yeah, no, Penny's amazing if you use her correctly. Um, I wish I played more ranked with her, but it got to the point last season where, or not even last season because I didn't really play much last season, but the seasons behind that, before that, I played her so much that I got bored playing her in ranked because I had like a 70, probably about like a 70% win rate, and I think I had her like an 8 or a 9 kitty, which I'm not saying is amazing, but to me it just got kind of boring because I wouldn't really die that much. And you really do need a team that's gonna work well with you to play Penny, because you got to remember the one thing with Penny that I see people doing wrong is you're kind of just peppering the team. If you're not focusing on a specific enemy well, you're more so just kind of feeding into their ult charge. You're feeding into the ult charge for the supports on the other team. So you got to be very intentional with like who you're going after, why you're going after that person. Are you going to actually be able to take them out, or are you just, you know, peppering them? What's up, Jonas? How you doing, brother? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Ooh, did he get it? Oh no, that was their Psylocke. Oh, and then another thing, I don't know, most people probably know this too, but Penny can web people out of their ult, like Psylocke, like Doctor Strange. I don't know if you can do it to Venom. You could do it to Angela. But yeah, anyway, there's a lot of enemies that you can actually web, like if you stun them with the web, out of their ult. So that works really well. And this is another ult that a lot of people kind of undervalued, but after the buffs that she got this season, it's so much better. This ult basically does like 300 more damage than it used to do previously, so it got like a, was it like a 30% buff or a 40% damage buff when you actually like broke down the numbers? Because what changed is now it used to be every 0.7 seconds during that ult time, which is 12 seconds long, that it would drop a mine. And now it's 0.5, so when you spread that out over 12 seconds, you're basically doing, I think it's like 33% more damage or something like that, compared to what you're doing before.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch
My
team to
kingdom
win this
shall
one.
rise as swiftly as the seas.
I'm counting on you, friends.
How much time do you use on each account? Wait, what do you mean? Well, so I'm doing a video right now. Like, this isn't like a VOD review for like a viewer. This is like a video for like my channel. So the channel reviews, what's it called? Like the channel reviews, I usually do like a game or two, but this I'll usually do like 3 or 4 games because I need to make it into like an entire video.
It may seem dangerous, but I've never felt. The web of life and destiny is fragile. Someone has to protect.
Now, one thing I want to point out too for you guys is look how this Penny rolls out too. You can use your webs and you can use your mines and everything like that, well, your spider nest, to just move out a point really quickly. Because obviously when you're on your web, you actually get like a 20% movement boost or something like that. So I just wanted to show you guys a quick example of how you want to be able to roll out. And then I'm going to see where he actually ends up placing his mines. That's usually where I like to put that one spider mine too, is right by that pole as long as it's covered. And then if you have the rocket team up, which they do, it's great to put anywhere. Now, that's another thing that he did right there that I really like, is you want to put a web down, or like your right click down, and then stack as many mines as you can, usually 4 to 8, because that's pretty much what you're allowed to do in the amount of time before the enemy starts coming out. But you want to put it in a choke point because they have no choice but to anyway walk over where you are. And then as soon as they walk through that point, you know, whoever's there just ends up dying. Now, I wanted to show, oh, see right there, if it wasn't magic, almost any other character would have went down right there. Almost any other character would have went down right there. Now, these 2 little pillars right there, you see that choke point where the Psylocke is just to the right of and the Venom is just to the right of? There's that little choke point. I'll give you guys a little tip that I like to do too. If you have enough time, if you get to the point soon enough to set everything else up, you can throw like 3 or 4 mines on one pillar and 3 or 4 mines on the other, and then you web those 2 pillars, and almost every single game, someone will walk through that area and someone's gonna die from it. So I would definitely recommend trying out that pillar if you guys haven't done it yet. And then this is also going to be a really good game too, just because we're seeing the magic go up against the Penny. So we'll see how much Penny's able to shut her down, because a lot of people think Magic's one of the best DPS right now in this season, especially after the team up with Doctor Strange, which I don't even think they're using. Yeah, the other team's not even using the Doctor Strange. Huh. You would think that if you're running a Magic, someone would just switch over to Strange right now. Perfect example of the Hulk right there, exactly what you want to do. Try to focus him, stun him with your team, get him as nearby to your mines as possible. If, who do they have right now? Oh, they just have the Venom. I was going to say if they had the Angela could definitely help out and bring him over. Quick work of the Namor. See what he ends up doing. How's he end up setting up right here? All right, mine's in the same spot. Still setting up just like before. Uh-oh, where did that come from? Oh, she was behind. There you go. And the other thing is, too, with Rocket's ult, Penny does so much damage. A lot of people kind of, I don't know why, but Penny's one of the characters a lot of people don't realize how much damage Penny actually does when she's getting boosted by Rocket. So that's something to keep in mind too, because all you got to do is web somebody, just throw a couple mines and shoot, and you'll get a pretty good clear on most heroes in the game. All right, so now they only got a minute 40 left, so I'm assuming they're gonna get ready for a port. We might have one more push before they need to port actually. All right, here we go. This is gonna be another prime example of the choke point. Hopefully, is if she turns around. Nope, they didn't turn around yet. Oh, they didn't get all over the middle yet. Oh, so they're playing against the 3 tanks, though. They got the Venom, the Angela, and the Hulk. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I think that's going to be a really, really good comp this season, is 3 tanks, especially with the Venom. Seems like Venom's really thriving with this 3 tank meta, or whatever you want to call it lately. Look, Hulk just got absolutely ripped. Done. 2 seconds. Ultron done. Aggressive move there. Get the Namor out, staggering them even further. That's the other thing. People are like very afraid to play Penny aggressively, and I just don't understand why. She has so much health. You can melee weave with her shot. You can throw mines. You can stun people. You know, if you have a DPS like half health, you can take them out in 2 seconds. You just got to be accurate. You got to know your kit. Now, one thing I don't know if we're going to get to in this video, and I'm just going to point it out right now, just so I don't forget. There's something you can do with Penny to kind of like stay alive or really just be hard to kill, is you can use her F or whatever her wall grab is, or I forgot what it's called. But you know when you can like spider web up to the wall, almost like Spidey swing? So when you do that, you can actually toggle between like getting pulled by it and like getting dropped down. So you can kind of, what they call it like yo-yoing, but you can kind of yo-yo yourself from a really high point and just make it ridiculously hard for you to hit. I don't know if he's going to end up trying it at any point during the gameplay, but it is something that a lot of people are starting to use more now, just because you get a little bit more survivability out of Penny. Oh, there you go. Wow, that was quick. You see how fast she just put down both of the mines right there? Both of the nests. Good, got the Namor out. See, now this is something too you got to be remembering with Penny, is your biggest impact is going to be on the people that you can get rid of in 2 seconds flat. So although it's going to help obviously to, you know, freeze up Venom or Hulk in that situation, the fact that you can get Namor out and gone in 2 seconds, and Mantis out and gone in 2 seconds, and then everyone else can kind of focus Venom, you're going to be chilling. You'll walk through every team. All right, we're going to the next gameplay. Okay, so that's one I wanted to see. There's another one when he played Mag. Don't really want to do that. 32-4. That's another Mag game. 31-2. Hmm. 31-1. Does it tell you how much time? Damn, he has 14 KOs as Mag, this one. So basically what we're trying to do is I'm trying to find whatever gameplay that he's not really on Mag that much. 7 minutes, 4 minutes. Damn, it's tough. 13, 2 minutes? Okay, cool. Is this the one I just did? Please don't tell me this is the one I just did. I think this is the one I just did. 31-2. Is it not the one I just did? No, it's not. This is different, right? Yes. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go play this one. What's the most hours you've seen on one character? I would have to say like 230, 250, somewhere around there. 230, 250 hours. But I honestly haven't really like looked that much, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I haven't really looked for it.
The right heroes can make all the difference.
Next up for game number 2, we got a Jeff ban, a Mantis ban, a Torch, and an Emma ban. So this is going to make this one pretty interesting. Nothing crazy there. Those are all the pretty normal bans, unfortunately, this season. I know a lot of people are looking forward to playing Jeff more, but just the way it's been. Where is it? Waiting for him to switch. Oh yeah, what's the most hours you have played on somebody? Or what's the most that you've seen? All right, there we go. Did he not switch off a mag? Are we serious? I don't understand. How does it say that he has 4 minutes played as mag, but oh, he switches. Okay, all right, we're good. I was so confused. All right, so just so you guys know, he started off the first point as mag, and they got absolutely rolled. I'll give you guys the stat line real quick. He's 0-1. His entire team only has 1 kill each. So now he switches over to Penny, and let's see how they turn it around and end up winning this, and he ends up getting MVP this match. So what are they going against? They're going against a Venom, a Magic, a Hulk, Namor, and they got Invis and Cloak. And they got a Thor and Angela, which is the 3-tank combo that I was telling you guys about before that I really wanted to watch some gameplay on. And they have an Iron Fist, which I was surprised to see. We got an Invisible Woman and a Luna. Now, this is how you can be your backline's best friend, bro. If they're getting dove by a Hulk and a Venom, you can just hang out with them, dude. You can take space whenever you want as Penny, but you can just hang out with them and just help your backline out so they're not dying. But it also, I guess it helps out too because they also got the Iron Fist that looks like he's on top of it as well. Huh. Are you reviewing accounts or just VODs? So right now I'm spectating 2 #1 players, and then afterwards we're gonna do VOD reviews and maybe some ranked. Just depends on who's on and what we got going on. But right now we're doing the #1 Penny, and then after I'm probably gonna do Magic because Magic's one of the top ranked DPS. I think she's like, if you do across like every rank right now, I think Magic's #1, if not #2. Obviously the buffs and nerfs and balance changes she got made a big difference, and then the new team up's pretty fire. So I definitely wanted to review the #1 Magic just to see how well he's doing with her. So we're gonna do that afterwards, and then once we get those 2 done, then we'll probably do some VOD reviews. Oh, actually, let me make a point of that too. Look how basic this is. He's just turning around and throwing mines. So what he's doing is, his strategist, he's probably calming to them and letting them know, hey, if you get dove, stand on this spot because this spot has a bunch of mines and it'll help you take out whoever's diving you. So that's something you can constantly set up with your supports. Now, one of the things I like to tell my supports too, and this is definitely one of like the major tips I want to mention, is you can set up your mines and stuff like that around where your supports want to play, that they have good cover, but then they also have the support of your mines. Especially if you're using the rocket team up, which they're not here. If you're using the rocket team up, you basically have 2 different spider nests you can go off of, and then you can just, like you did before, turn around at any point and just stack a bunch of mines together. Now, here's an example too of why Penny's so good, because you have Magic in her ult right now where she can do a ton of damage, take out a bunch of people, and all you have to do is just web her once or twice, and then your team's gonna be able to focus her and just get her out the map really quickly. The spaces and caps. Just add my profile. My profile is just BARL TV. Just add my profile, and then I'll invite you to it. So yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, just add BARL TV, send me a friend request, and then I'll just invite you over if the link's not working. Another thing just to point out right here, when you're down a center choke point like this, not, you know, just in terms of like you have stuff on either side, you want to basically put your nest to the side so that way they obviously don't have viewership of it, but then your supports can play off of that side. So that way they're not taking unnecessary damage. They're able to kind of reach everybody, and you guys are kind of more protected than you generally would be if you weren't playing with like a Penny. So like right now, if that was still up right there, if the mines didn't get focused like they did before, they might have actually been able to take out the magic at least when she dove before. Huh. Yeah, their Angela's playing super ballsy. I wonder if they end up losing this round, because I know they win, but I don't know how close the game is. I don't know. I don't like to like look too much at the stats aside from, you know, if he's MVP and how many kills he has. So this should turn out to be a pretty good game. Now, he's probably doing something really smart right there, because for me, if I have an opportunity to even just try to push them back a little bit further, I probably would have went up to their front line. But honestly, that might be why my KD's a little bit lower. You know, I just want to try to kind of push them back as much, maybe get a pick if we can. Wow, this Moon Knight is getting his ult so fast. I think that's like his third or fourth one in the last like 3 minutes. Probably his third one in the last 3 minutes, but that was pretty quick. Oh, that's silly. You can wait. Oh, I was hoping he was going to web the Thor there, because you could web the Thor out of the ult. Oh. Ult. Yep, focus the Bucky. He's going after the magic. Honestly, good work on their invis right there. Their invis has been so clutch with that shield. Another obviously basic tip right there. But you see how like they have to touch the point right there for it to move forward and finish the game. Like they're basically at the end. So if you put down your mines and little webs like that, and they're gonna have to show up there anyway, you know, you're at least gonna do a pretty decent amount of damage, if not, you know, get one of their players out of the game. Oh, good flick. That's all you need to do, man. That's all you need to do. As soon as someone gets aggressive like that, you just gotta web them once, and as long as they're near your mines like that, and your team can hit a couple shots, you're golden. Nice. Wow, that Thor still went for it. All right, that was a really good first round. Let's see where he's at right now. So right now he's 9-2. I'm not gonna lie, I thought he had more kills than that.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
And don't worry, guys, he gets a lot more kills. Now, this is what I'm most excited about, is to see how he plays on attack. Because a lot of people say that you can't play Penny on attack, and I'm telling you guys, they're completely wrong. Penny is really good on attack if you know how to use your kit. That's the spot that I would recommend as well, you know, to put the spider nest down. Again, you know, unless the enemy team comes around from the right side, they're not going to take that out, and you're going to have a little bit of a boost there. And then, you know, just slowly walk them back. I guess they have the Angela all the way out there to the left. Yeah, Angela got picked. Thor got picked early, though. Oh, no, the Angela's still alive. Yeah, so now just play back. Wait up. I think the Thor's coming alive right now. And who just died? Was that the Bucky? The Bucky was all the way up there? All right, well, the Thor should be able to clean up a little bit here. And then here's how you can be aggressive with Penny. As you move up, you just place your mines down as the team's starting to like kind of fall apart and separate. You can just put your mines up just to be annoying. And then now, obviously, the two tanks, they would have to move backwards. They'd have to go through her minefield. And now with Penny, now that it's cleared, you can be aggressive. You can move up forward more. You can put her mines and let them set up. Because you got to remember, too, like you might just put a spider nest down and think that it's going to help out a ton. You got to give it a little bit of time as well to spawn more mines. So even right now, mines are still being spawned. It's not maxed out. And I think maybe after this right here, it's going to be maxed out. That was a good port. I actually like that port a lot. They got rid of that right away. That was really good positioning by their Strange. Good ult. Oh, they got the cloak. Huh. Surprised he didn't go backwards more. Our whole team was coming from back there. I wonder if this is going to cost them. Oh, I was going to say with Penny you can web Dr. Strange. There you go, but the Luna got him there. Yeah, Jokesy, I'm going to check out and see if your friend request went through in a second after this game, all right? Good web. Again, this is kind of what I'm talking about right there, is like focusing the right kind of, how do I word it? Like basically choosing who you're going to target, right? So right there, yes, it would have helped to get the Strange out of the way, but you're more so benefited by right there getting rid of one of their supports. So obviously he just turned, focused, webbed the cloak, I think it was right there. And that's just a little bit more of an impact than, you know, getting rid of the Strange. But obviously I think they would have cleared them both anyway. But that's just one of the big things with Penny is, yeah, she kind of seems like a left click, throw mines kind of character, and that's it. But you really got to focus with your team when you're trying to get somebody out. And what's going to be the biggest impact for your team right there. Like right there, he's going for the Wolverine. He's not going for the Venom. And right here, you'll probably see him because both tanks are pretty low. You're focus them. And then now he just has the Invisible Woman, which the Thor was already focused on. And now as soon as that's done with, takes the space. Basically going to annoy the tanks or whoever got out early, which in this case would be the thing. I think he moved back. Did he move back? Yeah, he respawned backwards. And then again, you can be aggressive. That's obviously the lane that the team has to go through. So he's just chucking mines down right there with the web, so they're going to walk into it hopefully. Got the Phoenix, interesting. And look, boom. See how easy that works? Like, I know a lot of people think Penny's trash, but if you are really good strategically with her, you can make such an impact. Because it's one of those things where you could even stack mines. Like, this is another tip that I have too for people, is you could stack mines on a wall without a web. So that way, maybe if you are playing against the Penny and you know to look out for the webs and avoid the webs, you know, if you stack mines in a good spot on top of each other, you can actually do so much damage again because they're not even expecting to walk around a corner and have 4 mines on the wall next to them if they don't see the web. So that's something else that you guys can integrate too if you ever wanted to. Like some spawn doors, if like even on this map actually, you can throw a stack of 4 mines next to the spawn door on top of each other and then web like the left, and then say they try to avoid the web on the left and they go to the right, they're going to walk right into whatever mines you stacked up. So you can be very strategic with how you put all her shit together too. I don't know what's going on with this team because they should be walking it a little bit better. Yeah, I guess the Iron Fist isn't doing too hot. Angela and Thor aren't doing too hot. Curious if they make any changes. I mean, I guess the Wolverine is a good switch on their end. Wow. He lives through this? Are you kidding? Holy crap. Oh, and I mean, I don't know. I hope you guys know this, but I feel like I would be doing a disservice if I didn't mention it. So obviously when you put Penny's spider nest down, you're going to get a movement speed boost, and you get obviously healing over time from it. So if you put it to the side where obviously they can't focus it like I was mentioning before, you're just getting constant healing. You can do constant pressure because you're not taking as much damage as someone that, you know, isn't also getting healed passively by themselves and getting healed by, you know, their own supports. So you can use her webs like, or I shouldn't say her webs, her nests very strategically. Like right here, she's probably gonna put it in the right corner. Now she can just sit here, take picks, take a little damage. Her team's good. Oh, good web right there. The Stranger's gonna be able to touch now because of that. That was really good. Wish they made another Human Torch or Mantis free skin because I don't want another thing. Yeah, I know. I was surprised by that too. I figured they would do a Mr. Fantastic one, even though Mr. Fantastic is probably like the most annoying character to me. But wow, so he just ulted right there to save his life? I guess so. Or I mean, technically you could view it as they're getting pushed back because she ulted. Because I guess coming out of that room is a little bit of a choke point. So who knows? Maybe that was a good decision there. But I think he just ulted to save his life. Oh, green. Should they probably be healing over here? Yeah, they have enough. Oh, she ulted. Good. Yep, just stun the Wolverine. Can't do anything about it. Yep. Triple pick right there. Bag done. And now with Penny, a lot of people don't, well, even with other characters too, But a lot of people forget you can melee through Mag's shield, and you can melee through Strange's shield. So, you know, just don't forget to utilize that, basically. Now I wonder, is he gonna go up? So usually, like, if I'm trying to play super aggressive, I'll go up to where the A is right there, and then put the spider nest down. So when they come out, they have to either focus it, but I don't know if he's gonna need to do that here. They might just walk right in. This is a good play too, though. You're basically covering the health pack. Oh, they are getting pushed back though, pretty good. Oh. Oh, got the ult too. Okay. He's gonna have the touch. He's gonna get cleared. Is anyone gonna make it in time? Oh, the thing just missed. So how do we end up 31-2 with 10 finals and 32k damage? Now let's hop into another gameplay. I want to see another one with triple tanks. Oh yeah, no, a good Mr. Fantastic is super annoying. That's why I don't like him. That's why I don't like him, brother. Midtown is what I just looked. 7 minutes, 4 minutes. Damn, bro. I want to find gameplays with him playing Penny. This is tough. 6 minutes, 4 minutes. Central Park, we already watched. Seven? No, it was Mag and Emma. Nope. Nah, I don't want to play. One that's short. 20-1? What is the time percentage? Oh, he basically played Penny the whole time? Okay. I mean, this one, what map is this though? Oh, it's Eternal Night. Spider Islands? What's the percentage here? 5 minutes, 10 minutes is Penny. 30 KOs. This is a good one. We could do this one. I just want to find a different map. 28 and 5. What is this? 2 minutes, 11 minutes. Got MVP. Okay, I like that. Symbiotic surface. No. I want to see if there's another crazy one. No. All mag. This is all mag. Now it's just 3 different heroes. 50 and 10? No. Okay. Alright, I should find that game again. Nope. Not what I wanted. Where is it? It was MVP. 28 and 5? Is that what I'm thinking of? 25 KOs. Oh, Spider Islands. I could just look for Spider Islands. There's 28 and 5. Where's the other Spider Islands one? Am I tripping? I thought there were 2 Spider Islands ones. $33 and 3. Okay, this is the one I wanted because he got a ton of kills this game. Okay. Oh, you changed your sensitivity, by the way? Oh, I'm sorry, Anarchy, bro. I was rude for you, brother. I was rude for you, my brother.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong. The right.
All right, so really quickly on this one, we got a Phoenix ban, a Torch ban, and a Jeff ban. Nothing too new there.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I shall not be removed so easily.
Where does he switch? He switched right here. Come on, let's spawn back in. My boiler just kicked on. Hold on, let me just answer all the questions and stuff real quick. Probably after the games you watched. Oh yeah, well I watched one of your earlier games, you know. I don't think, I mean, I don't even know. I recorded that video almost like a month ago. I think it was like 3 weeks ago I recorded that video where we were spectating you. I'm surprised. I thought that video was gonna kind of pop off, but it might be a video that's like not algorithm-esque, so it's gonna take a little bit to pop off. But the recent video I did where we spectated the #1 Angela player like went crazy. That one has almost like 10K views already, and it's been like a day and a half, 2 days. Let me check right now. Yeah, the watch time is crazy. I have almost a 10-minute average watch time on that video. That is unreal. That's probably my highest watch time ever on a video. So I'm basically just talking for a second while we wait for my boiler to kick off. It only goes on like once or twice an hour for like 30 seconds. Good Mr. Fantastic's annoying. I can usually counter him because I play Spider-Man sometimes. You can counter him as Spider-Man? You might be the best Spider-Man I've ever seen, brother. Countering a Fantastic as Spider-Man is nuts. Yo, by the way, do you guys even hear the boiler on right now? Because that's the only reason why I'm waiting. If you guys can't hear it, because I have like a sound suppression thing over it, but I don't want to record. I don't want to finish this video with that like sound in the background, so I'm like waiting 2 seconds. Anarchy, what heroes have you been playing now? Are you still playing a lot of Psylocke? You don't hear it? Oh, great. Yeah, usually it was always getting picked up. Anarchy, you at work right now, brother? You usually work kind of later, right? You can't hear it either? Okay, cool. We might be good to go. I'm just gonna wait 2 seconds anyway, just because I know we're about done. And then we got like one more gameplay with this Penny, and then we're gonna go and probably spectate the #1 Magic player. Just woke up and hopped on here. Oh, nice. Yeah, what time do you get out of work, bro? You work pretty late. Cause I know you came by I don't know, when did we stream late? That was 3 days ago? You just won a ranked game? Nice, brother. What rank are you in right now?
Only 60 seconds left.
So just like the first game, he actually started off as oh my god. I did not speak anywhere what I needed to speak right there. Woo! Okay. Alright guys, so just like the other game, basically he started off as, why can I not think of his name? Magneto. What the hell's wrong with my brain right now? So just like the other game, he started out as Magneto, and I don't know if this is some kind of tech that he's using to kind of confuse the enemy team, but it seems to work really well. He starts out as Magneto, plays one life as Magneto, gets his ult, uses it, and then switches over to Penny, and then plays the rest of the game as Penny. So right now in this comp, they're playing with an Emma. It's kind of interesting because they're using an Iron Man, which I haven't seen that much of this season, an Iron Fist, and they got a Loki and a Luna, and now they're playing against the Hulk, which I've been seeing a lot of this season. Hulk has actually been really, really good. I think he also has one of the highest win percentages. And just right there, too, with Penny, you can also web block Magneto's ball if you're actually, you know, able to get it off that quickly. But as you can see, she's playing pretty aggressive from the rip. Then probably right here, you'll see her put her nest down in that little corner off to the left, or maybe to the right, depending on how much further they move up. I've seen Cryptic MR a lot. Is he known as one of the best Hulks? Because I've been seeing him a lot lately when I do these spectating videos. I'm surprised he ulted there. Oh, it's an OT. It's an OT. That's why he ulted there. Duh. Sorry, guys. My brain's not working right now. You started ranking up late. Yeah, if you start up if you start ranking up late in the season, it gets very tough because you're just randomly thrown in with such a odd group of people. You're throwing with people that also haven't really played much ranked in the season, and then you're also throwing with people that are just absolutely terrible, that have been playing, you know, since the new ranked season came out, and they can't rank up at all. So it's tough if you wait a little bit. That's why, like, when the season first comes out, I like to play the first weekend a little bit. But the first weekend's stressful, but you wanna just kind of break through that early, I don't know, that early kind of like rank where everyone gets stagnant and kind of gets stuck. And once you break through that, it's really not that bad afterwards. You might get an EOMM agent here and there. Like I got a couple last night where I'm like, bro, how did you even rank up this season? Like I have no clue. I wish I could remember off the top of my head, but I had a dude, like, I'm right now in Plat, and I had a dude, and again, the season has only been out like 5-6 days right now. I had a dude in Plat who refused to switch over to Spider-Man and went like 5-8. I played Penny. He had 2 final hits. I went 30-2 and had like 12 or 14 final hits, and he had 2 as Spider-Man. And it's not like we were even playing against a Loki or anything like that. Like, the dude was just, I have no idea how he got up that high. I really don't. But I don't know. That's how games can be, though, bro. You never know what you're gonna get. You gotta keep in mind, like, the average win rate is like, I think it's like 50% in this game. Like, Penny's considered the highest win rate in the game right now, right? And she's at a 58%. So, you know, it's tough to win every game, but some games are just abysmal, bro. That's the most, like, stressful part about this game, is you just get so many people that just don't know what they're doing. All right, let's check out what she's doing here. I want to check this rollout. All right, so there we go. The web, get the movement bonus. There you go, web across. That's the glitch right there. You guys haven't seen that. Sorry, I want to slow that down for you guys right there. So this is a glitch spot that you can put her nest, and it's pretty hard to get rid of. So you only can get it. Well, I only know that you can get it up there while you're falling, but you can place it in the tree right there. And again, it's very hard. People don't look for it, but it's still, as you guys can see, it still covers about the same area anyway right there. And then you can place your secondary one in that hallway, which also helps protect it a little bit more. Now, this is what I was talking about before. You can put a bunch of mines next to a spawn door right there. So usually what I would like to do is I'll web one, and then I'll throw another group of mines off to the side. So if the enemy sees it and they walk the other way, then they kind of walk into a mindset either way that they go, if that makes sense. And this is disgusting, because you're probably going to see him at least get one. At least one. And then right here he's webbing because it connects all of the spider nests. The Hulk went first. The Hulk, look at the Hulk. Like, the Hulk's already out of his form. That's pretty wild. And then you see how this is set up, so that way all the mines back here that are generating get to go all the way through up from where the cart's gonna go. And obviously the cart's not gonna take it out because the actual spider nests are off to the side. So it's just a really strategic, really smart way to play Penny here on this point. This is how you'll see most Pennies play. You can also put like a mine nest right here if you want. Like, sometimes I'll have it in the tree and then I'll have the other one over here, and then I'll kind of connect the two. So that way, you know, you can kind of, like, if they move up further where this isn't really going to work as well, you can put one on either side. But, you know, there's all different ways that you can place their nests. Be useful at least. You see how long her nest stayed up right there? They almost got rid of that Emma. Honestly, if they didn't have that Iron Fist, then they had another decent DPS character, and they weren't all together, he probably would have been able to get 2 or 3 picks right there. It's just the Iron Fist couldn't do enough damage soon enough on the Emma, and who else was pushing together? I guess the dude was on Hulk. I mean, the dude who was on Hulk before, but now he's on Punisher. That's what I meant. You see, I had 2 set up right there. Alright, let's see what he does here. He's about to get his regular nest back. He's probably going to put it right there to the left. Yup. Oh. Got a save point. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, that was good. Got rid of the Emma. Wow. That was a huge save by their mag. That was a huge save by the mag there. To get rid of the pun and his ult like that, where you probably would have got cleared as a Penny, that was massive. Yeah, This is going to be your bread and butter as Penny every time, because even though you're playing Penny, no one is going to expect to walk right next to the point and just insta-die. This is really your bread and butter as Penny, and I know it's cheesy, but if you wanna have a high KD with her, that's what you need to do constantly. Is just set down mines all together in one spot, so they you know, get activated together and just do a ton of damage. Surprised he got that through there. Oh, you see how well that worked too? He just webbed Emma out of her ult. He's probably gonna get ripped here. Yeah. See, the only problem right there is they're getting dove, but they're playing too far back. If they were playing with Penny on her mines right there, I think they would have been way better off. They just needed a better counter to their Iron Man. Because right now they just have another Iron Man and then an Iron Fist. I don't know, how well is their Iron Fist doing? Oh, he's 20-6. I mean, he's not doing bad. But I don't think it's working as well as they need it to if they want to win. You can CC Emma ult? Oh yeah, you can CC a ton of ults as Penny. Absolutely. Yeah, no, Penny you can CC Psylocke, Spider-Man, Strange. You can block Iron Mans. You can block Magnetos. You can I think you can stun. Who else can you stun? I know Luna's I think you can stun. But you can stun most. You can stun most of the ults in the game. Yeah, if you're accurate with Penny, oh my god. You become such a lifesaver. Like, even just the other day, the amount of times that I stopped, like, a Doctor Strange ult. Because Doctor Strange has been played a lot lately. But the amount of times that I've stopped with Doctor Strange ult. You can stop Magic. I stopped Magic a couple times the other day. Who else is a good example? I don't know. You guys let me know who else off the top of your head, but I can't think right now. My brain is not functioning today. So would Luna ult block Iron Man? Would Luna ult block Iron Man? I'm confused. Luna ult. Oh, not Luna ult. Luna freeze? Yeah, I think so. I think it depends on when you hit. I think it depends on when you hit them with Luna. Whereas, like, Penny, like, you can web him and stop him during the ult, or you can just block the ult altogether. I don't think Luna's freeze works that way. I think Luna's freeze doesn't affect, like, the, you know, like the beam or the blast or whatever you want to call it. Like the same thing with Magneto. I don't think Luna stuns him out of it. You had a Scarlet Witch that just went with 2 and 7. Oh my god. That's disgusting. I've been seeing so many people force Scarlet Witch lately too, which makes no sense to me because, yeah, she got a buff, but I don't think her buff is that great, in my opinion. But on top of that, they want to force the team up with Strange, and her team up got nerfed in half. It used to do 12 damage per hit, and now it does 6 damage per hit. And if that's pretty much the only time you play Scarlet Witch, or the only time I see people play Scarlet Witch, is when you're playing with the Strange team up. And I was seeing people like force Scarlet Witch and just playing terrible last night, or 2 nights ago. I don't get it. It's pretty wild. Hey, Focus, let's go, brother. What did you play? What did you play in today's match? You were playing a comp match of rivals at your school. Yeah, I think their Iron Fist needs to change, bro. He's still 26 and 8. What did I say before? What did I say? It was 24 and 6. Is that what I was saying before? I don't know. No, it's not working. They gotta get this Iron Man out. How's the other team's Iron Man doing? Oh, he's just 28-9. Their Punisher's not doing too great. Their Hulk's not doing too great. I don't know why they're getting pushed back so much. Maybe it's just badly timed ults. Positioning. Oh, block it. Block it. See that block? Oh, I think actually the Magneto got that one. That was a great block. And right there, she had the mine set up. And they won. Let's go. And we're going to do one last gameplay. Hopefully find another one where they're running 3 tanks. All right, I'm gonna stop this recording, and then I gotta record another gameplay of Penny, just because I want to make sure that. Wait, did we do 3? We just did 3 gameplays, but I cut them in half because of the time. So we did Spider Island. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find another gameplay, to be honest. Oh, that's one I just clicked on. Hell's Heaven. No. When is this? 9/13? That's before the season, right? The season was 9/14. Oh, this game you just played Penny all the way through? Okay. Oh, it works. Alright, and thankfully for this last game, he's playing Penny all the way through, so this is going to be a good one. Now, what are they banning? They're banning Spider-Man? Spider-Man and Emma, and then Human Torch and Phoenix. Okay. And at least we're playing on a map that, or watching a map that he hasn't played on yet, because I wanted to see all the different spots that he uses, just to see how similar my spots are, how he sets up. Now, this map, I do want to point something out, so I'm just kind of waiting to see how he sets up first. Okay, so he's putting both the mines right there. So usually, hold on, I'm just kind of waiting for him to set up and look forward so I can pause. Come on. All right, so, oh, here, go right up here. So I just want to point something. Damn it, he keeps moving. All right, perfect. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So usually when I'm playing Penny, just to point this out for another viewpoint, is like, yes, of course, he has the 2 mines in there, and that helps out a ton. They're going to be super hard to get rid of. Now, what I like to do is I like to put 1 in that spot if you have the rocket team up, and then I put 1 right here towards my feet, so you can kind of block the right side over there. Now, the other thing I want to point out is you see this little pillar over here to the top right? I'm kind of circling it with my mouse. So that little pillar right there, everyone pretty much hugs against that or walks against that at some point. And then that little, I don't even know what you would call this, but this other sharp corner right there, it's very narrow. So like I was telling you guys before, I usually like to stack a couple mines on one and stack a couple mines on the other. So when they walk through, we'll usually get a late pick, because you got to remember, they're walking pretty far up already, and then if you get 1 or 2 of them by surprise by 8 mines popping up at once, it's a huge blow to them, and they basically have to restart, you know, that push. So just keep that in mind. That's something else that you could do, but here he's playing a little bit more reserved. He has the mines blocking this door, which still kind of just works the same way. It really just depends on what comp you're going up against. So what do they got right now? They are playing against a Strange, a Mag, a BP, Magic. Oh, wow. And they didn't ban Penny? I'm surprised by that. Then they got a Jeff and a Luna. I'm very surprised by that. Now, they got an Iron Fist again, an Angela again, Namor. I mean, not Namor, Star-Lord, Visible Woman, and a Luna.
You know what to do, spiders? Time for some fireworks.
Let's see. Stun the mag. Yeah. Oh, wow, they went for her mines pretty quickly. You played Cloak and Dagger during your game? Oh, and you crashed mid-game? But you still won and they didn't win a single round? Damn, bro. What's your guys' team look like? You guys have set heroes that you guys all play? Or do you guys like rotate roles at all? I'm just curious at how you do it at like a school level. Because I have a couple other people in my community that are actually school coaches. And they coach like high schools and colleges for esports. But I only know a couple that do rivals. It's only like, I think 2 or 3 people I know that do rivals. But it's awesome to see, bro. I love this game so much. I just wish it was like a little bit more popular like it used to be. And I'm not saying that they need to cater to everybody, but there's a reason why they lost, you know, a decent amount of the player base. Like, you're gonna lose an amount of the player base regardless. But I don't know. I think they gotta like implement other things to make people want to play the game. So you guys let me know how you think about this. And again, I'm still gonna try to point out stuff with Penny here, but I think that rivals or games like this, or like Overwatch, and I haven't played Overwatch in a very long time, like 5, 6, 7 years, whatever it's been, since it first came out. But I think that a lot of people like really tie their identity in the game to the characters that they play, and you know, they kind of like to, like for me at least, I would love if there was something to show like, oh, I'm in the top 1% of pennies, like besides using a, you know, like, oh, go check Rivals meta or whatever to show that I'm one of the top ranked, whatever, right? Like, if you could have like some kind of wearable thing, or you could have like a unique skin that only the top 10% in the game can have each seat, like, I don't know, something like that. I think they need to implement that into the game to make the game more worth grinding. And I would love to see some kind of a single mode, or like other than Doom match, where you could also work on your character and also get different accolades, if that makes sense. Because there are times where I just want to mess around and do match and try to like perfect the character, but I don't want to be yelled at by my team for making a mistake or whatever at a high elo, or, you know, playing quick play and just dealing with the toxicity that you get in quick play sometimes too. So I don't know, I would love if they figured out a way to make a better, I don't know, experience for people that wanted to play solo, or that people that wanted to show off, you know, how good they are with their characters. Other than just the obvious, like, oh, look at my profile, I'm top whatever percent, da 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 da, you know. So I think if they either did loot boxes that were unique and like separate from the store and separate from the battle pass, and, you know, you only got rewarded with the loot box by playing and winning games, and then, you know, that would get you, you know, one open of a chest or whatever. And again, it's all like unique items. It's not items you can pay for. You can't buy chests. I would love if they added something like that. And then other than that, I would love some kind of single player game. Now there's not too much going on here. He's really just holding the point really, really well. Just, you know, basically spamming his fire and then webbing whenever he can. That was a great hold by them. And then they make quick work of them on the second round here.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
Play versus AI on the hardest mode to help myself. Yeah, that's a great thing too, is playing against AI. But I kind of just want an additional game mode too. But that, like, if you're just trying to learn how to play a character, playing against AI is great. That's usually what I do when I get early access. That's what I do. All right, so let's see. Moving up quickly, using the mines on the right side. Help the team out a little bit just in case they get dove. This is interesting. I usually never go this way as Penny. But it looks like he's partying up with that iron. He's partied up with that Iron Fist because they're kind of moving together, and I've been seeing him queue with him. So I wonder if they're just focusing the back line together. Oh, wow, this spot's pretty good as Penny. Oh, especially if you're going up against another Penny and you can have this kind of like back window. That's great. Oh, wow. Oh, that was dumb. That blade's dead. Yeah, I don't know what that guy's doing. That was a good pick. Nice. Now you can move downstairs, get the health back too. Silly, Rocky just threw that right in front of you. Oh. There we go. Yep, Penny's done. She doesn't have her stuff. Get the rocket stunned and out. Good. Focus that. The blade's on him again. Yeah, this blade does not learn his lesson, bro. That was a good block. Yep, followed it up. See, that's why when people say that you can't play attack or play aggressive as Penny, I just laugh. Because it's like, dude, look at how well you just completely walked around that team. Did they even get there in time? Nope. And how'd he end up doing? So he went 14-0, 5 finals, and 9k damage. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video on the #1 Penny. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And let me know down below in the comments who you guys want to see in the next one. Catch you guys soon. Peace. Sorry, guys. All right, Penny video is done. What are we going to do next? All right, so you guys tell me. Should I watch the #1 Magic player right now? Because after the team up and after the changes to Magic, she's now the number. Let me check, actually. I want to make sure before I tell you guys that. I was just looking at it before. I think Magic is the #1 DPS right now. Yeah, she's the #1 DPS overall right now. Yep. Okay. All right. So yeah, Magic's the #1 DPS. Who's number 2? So this is across all ranks. So when I do these videos, I typically look at all ranks, and then I'll go into the highest ranks to see if it's still true. So what I mean by that is like, you know, say in like bronze, silver, gold, you might have people getting away with like super high KDs or super good stats, but they're playing against like trash cans, you know. So I like to look at the higher elos to see if it's still the same. So Magic across the board has the highest win rate as a DPS. Now number 2 technically is Storm, but it's only because in the lower elos Storm is played a lot more. So like if you go up to like Diamond, like Storm drop. Actually no, Storm is still number 2 there. But if you go up to like Grandmaster, I don't know. Actually, Storm is ranked pretty high. If you go to where the top 500 people are right now, Storm drops a little bit basically. And then Celestial people only just started playing, so Celestial I can't even check. What number is Bucky? Bucky, where are you? I'll just do alt ranks. Where is Bucky? See, but now here's the thing you got to remember. Bucky's played by a lot of people that probably are not the best because he's a popular character. So that tanks his numbers. So right now, Bucky, in terms of DPS, let me just do DPS. So Bucky, in terms of DPS, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. He's 14. He's number 14. So he's in like the bottom half, believe it or not. Now, again, it's just like because of how many people play him. Let me try Grandmaster where all the pros are at. No, Bucky's still pretty low. He's still pretty low right now. He actually has one of the lowest win percentages, which I'm very surprised about, but what are you going to do? Who's top 5? All right, so top 5 across all ranks right now, we have Magic, then we have Storm, then we have Fantastic, which I'm beyond shocked about because I think he sucks. Then we have Iron Man, and then we have Hela. And after Hela is Iron Fist, Star-Lord, Black Panther, Namor, Scarlet Witch, and Spider-Man. And that is like the top 12. But that's in terms of win percentage. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. And Black Widow, no surprise, is the lowest. By far. Black Widow has like not even a 40% win rate across the board. All right, so should we do the number 1 Magic? Nova, I can review your account really quick if you want. But after that, I got to decide what I'm going to do. So should we spectate the number 1 Magic? Or what do you guys want to see? Because we just did the number 1 Angela. We just did the number 1 Penny. Because Penny has the highest win rate right now out of all heroes across every single rank. Penny has the highest win rate. So those buffs definitely made a huge difference. And she also has one of the highest KDs on average for most of the heroes in the game. So the Penny video is going to be really, really good. And Penny's one of my best heroes, so I'm excited to do a video on her finally. But who else you guys want to see? Somebody give me an option here, because I have no idea who I want to do. I'm probably going to do Magic. Anarchy, are you smacked, brother? No way. Nova, don't worry though. We're gonna watch your video after. I'm just trying to figure out what we're gonna do after we do your video. So anybody have a preference? I'm saying I think we should do Magic because Magic is the number 1 DPS right now and the highest win rate. Oh, what's up, brother? What do you guys think? Should we do Magic? Yes? Would Magic be a good video? Eventually, not right now because Magic would do better. Spider-Man eventually. Yeah, all right, so everyone's down with Magic? All right, cool, thanks, guys. Yes, because obviously, too, like, I'm making videos that I hope you guys want to watch also and, like, learn from. So, Magic being such a high win rate percentage and a good character and just got buffed and a character that I have a decent amount of time on, I feel like it's going to be a good video. Magic needs a nerf, not going to lie. It's weird. It's weird. I think she needs, like, some kind of, like, a different balance. I'd like the changes that they gave to her, but I don't know. She does feel like too strong sometimes, and sometimes she feels too weak. It's very weird. But yeah, we'll do the number 1 Magic afterwards. All right, so let me spectate you right now, brother. Now, is there anything in particular you want me to watch, Nova? User nickname blocked. That's weird. Oh, that's why. Square root of f6. Listen, bro, I graduated from all that. Don't put me through this. Don't put me all through that. Wait, why can't I invite you off of my... Oh, I have to right-click it. That's why. Give me a second. All right, there you go, brother. I just put you in the Discord. All right, guys. Oh yeah, anyone that wants to like be involved in any videos, run ranked, play quick play, see the giveaways and stuff like that, make sure you guys are in the Discord. That's where I announce everything. That's where I do everything. Or in my Twitter group chat. I just gotta find your account now. What is it? Kronos X937. Kronos. Was it dot X? Dot X. Okay. 937. Level 68. PlayStation. What do we got? What do we got? Pretty good spread. You've been playing a little bit of everything. That's cool. Silver. Silver. Oh, you play a lot, so that's good. All right. Now, what do you want out of this review, brother? If you tell me what you want me to look at, what you want me to point out, I'll try my best to make it as like helpful to you as possible. So you guide me. Like, what do you want me to watch? What do you want me to see? No, I know we're gonna replay your gameplays, but what specifically? You know what I mean? Like, are you playing different characters? Do you only want me to watch you play Doctor Strange? Are you know what I mean? Like, what? Because I'll watch like 2 or 3 gameplays maybe, depending on how it goes. But I just want to provide you as much value as you want. Or if you just want me to sit back and watch, we can do that too. So it's up to you. Dude, I'm so excited for football tonight. I cannot wait. By the way, if you guys are, for whatever reason, it's your first time in here, I am a huge football fan. If you want to take blah, 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 I can't talk today. My brain, like I definitely just did not sleep good last night. If you ever want to talk football, I'm a huge football fan. So I would more than love to talk football all day, every day. Play Punisher, Bucky, and Magic. Okay. So are there specific games you want me to watch, or you want me to just watch like one Punisher, one Bucky game? What run through your picks for the week? Oh man. Oof, anarchy. You gotta join my Discord, brother. I was trying to like send you a message a long time ago when I was gonna do the video and stuff, and I couldn't find your username. The Magic game? Do you know where it was? Wait, is it just like re-scrolling up? Is that what's happening there? Oh, definitely not Clone Rebel. It's Blade. Anarchy. I can definitely run through my picks though, brother. If you want. Nova, was it like a recent game that you played Magic? Like, when was it? Yeah, that's Pun. That's 3 different people. This is Magic and Punisher. And Namor, but that's like split between 3. It's Angela and Thor. Angela and Thor. This, you played a bunch of characters. It wasn't recent? Did you just play Magic? Do the second match? Well, hold on. If you want me to spectate you playing Magic, we could do that real quick. I just gotta find it. Was it a ranked game, or was it not a ranked game? I'm assuming it was probably a ranked game, right? 18 and 2. Is it this one? I'm assuming it's this one. But are you sure you want me to watch an 18 and 2 gameplay? Yeah, that's what you're gonna watch. Okay. All right. I just don't know how much value I'm gonna be able to provide you if if you guys walk them like that, but we can do it. All right. So Cronus X937, brother. Let's see what we got going on here. So the first game we're gonna watch is an 18 and 2 playing Magic,
Pick your hero.
and we're in the Silver Elo right now.
Get ready.
I'm actually curious what the Silver Elo looks like this in season 4.
To the mission area. Got it?
All right, so we already got Ultron and Cloak. We don't have a third healer, so that's gonna be a little rough. But apparently, you guys steamroll them, so who knows what Silver Elo looks like. We got Pun, we got Strange, we got Wanda. I've seen so many more Wandas lately too. All right, you saw the Moon Knight, I guess. Okay, what are we doing? There you go. Come on. Okay. Okay. Wasted the team up, but got rid of them. That's all that matters. So, like, right there, the only thing I would have done differently is you want to do where you portal forward. You slash like that, and then you could use her E, or you could just slash and then melee punch. Right here, it seems like you would mostly benefit from using her slash with her melee together. So if you haven't seen it yet, you melee first, and then you punch, and then, you know, just keep repeating that. Just because it does so much more damage, especially after she got the buff. So she got a buff to her melee. So her melee now does, like, I don't know, was it 18% or 15% more damage than before? Here you go. That was a good hit. Okay. And now punch. 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 Alright, worked.
My life force is exposed.
See what's going on. Just sitting up there. It's interesting that their cloak is just sitting on the front line. Oh, they got... Yeah, good try, bro. That would have been nice if you could melee through the wall. What's up? Damn. Yeah, just a little too aggressive there, but what are you going to do? Sometimes you just got to wait for it, brother. Anarchy, my bad. Did you hear me, brother? I can run through my picks for the week if you want. All right, so here you could benefit just from like portaling forward and using her dash. Obviously, you don't want to use all of her abilities at once, but at least you can get out of portal or out of your spawn quicker and get to your team faster, especially when they're going to ult. Uh-oh. Alright, so I like the vision because you can technically kill Cloak out of her ult there, but you get the Squirrel Girl. Where are we going? Where are we going? Look a little confused. Yeah, so I mean, right there I would have focused the healer that you had just to get her out. But is this your other death? I know you only other died one other time. It's got to be your other death. If you make it out of this, that'd be wild. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if those are your only 2 deaths during this whole gameplay, it's really just you're just playing a little too aggressive. Oh, wait, did you actually get out of spawn? Using your movement tech here? Let's see. There you go. You did a portal. Nice. You actually used your portal and your dash together. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What are we doing here? Nice. Yep, get the Atom out. You'd probably get so many more final hits just if you add in the melee after your punches. The only one other thing I would say is you have the Strange team up. Just take advantage of that team up. Because the only one time I saw you use it, I might have missed the other one, is just when you were attacking the Moon Knight and it doesn't do anything there. It just does a little bit of damage. But, yeah, if you have that team up, definitely use it because it's probably one of the best team ups in the game right now. Uh-oh, my boy's asleep behind the wheel. Uh-oh, he's back. He made it. Anarchy, as soon as this gameplay's over, I'll run through my picks. So what are they, portal? That was an interesting, that was an interesting strange ult. Where are we going after? We're gonna go after the rocket. Nice. I see the vision. Oh, you punched. Yes, let's go. Honestly, I'm impressed you're staying alive this long. Oh my god, you lit. Well, you had to live through that because it's the only time you died was the other two. That's crazy. All right, see. Now right there, if you had just melee weaved a little bit better, or used your team up to chain the cloak, you would have probably would have gotten rid of them, and they wouldn't have been able to, or they wouldn't have wasted the ult there. There you go. Got rid of the penny good. What's up, Michael? Oh yeah. I mean, we're just spectating a silver player right now. We're gonna spectate the #1 Magic in a little bit, but wow, this is a weird glitch. I actually have not seen this before. How to use the team up? The team up on controller is triangle. That's decent. The team up on controller is triangle, and on keyboard and mouse, what is it? C? I think it's C. Okay. Oh, that was close. At least you're staying alive. Yeah, no, I'd love to talk all the football games this week. There's a lot of interesting games, especially with all the quarterbacks out. It's going to be a really weird week for football. Nice. That was a really good position on the monster there to get some bonus health. Oh, you got to get rid of the things, bro. You're going to die. Bro. Oh, man. You had such a perfect opportunity to get rid of the nests. Oh, my God. You get so lucky, bro. Oh, the cloak just saved you, too. Nice. Yep. Yup. There you go. Get the rocket out. Get the healer out. Oh, whatever. Or not. These two guys won this game. Sid, do they make a port? No, they don't port in time. All right. It's insane. I never knew that. What do you mean? Well, the team up, you need to have the other like hero on the enemy team. All right, now Nova, is there another gameplay you want me to watch yours, brother, before we go spectate the #1 Magic? And then, yo, Anarchy, I'm gonna run you through my picks for this week, but I do a lot, so I don't want to overwhelm you. But this is like who I think is gonna win. The last one? What do you mean the last one? Like the absolute last gameplay in your chart? The 26 and 8 as Magic and Iron Fist and Blade. Here, I'm gonna run you through my picks for the week. Now, granted, this is gonna be a very difficult week to judge. So wait, so Nova, this gameplay right here. But Anarchy, this is gonna be a very difficult week to judge for NFL. Like, obviously, I think the Bills beat the Dolphins. The Packers, I definitely think, beat the Browns. Now, the Commanders-Raiders game is gonna be, messed up because we don't know if Jaden Daniels is playing yet. Geno Smith played like crap last week, so it's going to be a weird game. Eagles and Rams, I think it's going to be very close, but I think the Eagles are still going to win. Bucks versus Jets, in my mind, there's no way the Bucks lose to the Jets, especially because Justin Fields is out. So that's a game I'd probably nuke, to be honest. Colts versus Titans, I think the Colts are amazing right now, and I think the Titans are absolute dog shit right now. So I'm going with the Colts. Then we got Steelers, Patriots. Going to be a super close game. Aaron Rodgers was very pissed off in the press conference because he basically alluded to that his coaches are forcing plays that he knows aren't good plays to play. And it sounds like the way that he worded everything. Now, this is all like, I don't know, wishful thinking, but it sounds like the way that he spoke and everything that he worded that they're going to change that. So what I mean by that is Jaylen Warren is a player that I like a lot this year, especially on the Steelers, and DK Metcalf. And he seemed frustrated in the press conference because he wants to get the ball to Jonnu Smith, Jalen Warren, and DK Metcalf more. But the plays that they're getting called that he's not having like full control over, they're not really going to those playmakers as much. So I think that's going to change in that game, and I'm hoping that's going to change in that game. But that game's a toss-up game for sure, is the Patriots-Steelers game, especially because the Patriots look pretty good right now too. Now, the Bengals-Vikings is going to be a weird one because we have Jake Browning, who I like a lot, but they're also playing against a really, really good Vikings defense, which destroyed the Falcons in terms of defense-wise last game. So I think the Vikings are going to have a really good chance to win that, especially with Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, I think, is going to have a really, really good game for being a backup quarterback that we haven't seen play in a while. And again, the Bengals with Jake Browning. Going to be interesting. So I have the Bengals for that one, but that could go either way. Then we got Falcons-Panthers. In my mind, there's no way that the Falcons lose that to the Panthers, but the Panthers just almost came back and beat the Cardinals. So it's going to be a weird one. Maybe the Panthers figured it out and I get this one wrong, but I think the Falcons beat the Panthers, especially because the Falcons just got their ass beat twice in a row. Here we go. Then we have the Chargers versus the Broncos. I think the Chargers win that one. The Broncos kind of look all over the place lately, and Sutton's not getting the ball at all. And the Chargers, just the way that they just played Monday night was great. So I definitely think the Chargers win. Then we have the Saints versus the Seahawks. It's a no-brainer. I'm a Saints fan, but the Saints are going to get steamrolled by the Seahawks. Next, we got the Cowboys or Chicago Bears. Cowboys shit on Chicago Bears, in my opinion. After that, we got the Cardinals versus the 49ers. That's a toss-up game because you got the backup possibly still playing, was Mac Jones for the 49ers. But I think Brock Purdy might actually come back and play this weekend. So if he does, then the 49ers are probably going to win. If not, I think the Cardinals win. So that's going to be a toss-up game. Chiefs versus the Giants. I think the Chiefs win, no problem. And then the Ravens versus the Lions. I low-key feel like the Lions win. I think that the Lions beat the Ravens. But it's Monday night. It's prime time. That's usually when the Lions go crazy. So I have a weird inclination that the Lions are going to surprise the Ravens. But this is a very tough week to judge, especially with all the backup quarterbacks. But that's how I'm kind of like viewing everything right now. So for the next game, we got 26-8 with 16 final hits. So it looks like you did pretty good. I mean, obviously the Angela and the Bucky did a little bit better. No offense. But let's see what we can get from this gameplay right here.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
All right, so you started out as Iron Fist. Now, in my opinion, starting on this map with Iron Fist is a little rough, just because typically most teams will play 3 tanks here at a higher elo, and Iron Fist is going to be kind of hard to find value on this map. Whereas, like, cheesy, but you could play someone like Moon Knight or Squirrel Girl just because of how much everybody groups up in that corner, like up there where the rocket is, just for the first push, and then you could switch off to whatever you want to play. But that's usually what a lot of teams do, is they'll do some kind of crowd control, tons of damage character for that first push. Yeah, I think this is the newest gameplay, Nova. I believe so. Well, it's the newest, like, strictly magic and one other character, the Iron Fist gameplay. Wait, Anarchy, did you hear all my picks or no? All right, so what are we doing here? All right, so right here, yeah, you gotta switch off and target the healer there, because the healer's just gonna heal the Magneto, and you're not gonna do enough damage to fix that. Nice, get rid of that. Good. All right, now who are we gonna go after? You're just sitting on their ult, so you really gotta get out. That was a good way to get out there. A little ballsy with the revive, but I appreciate it. All right, what are we doing? Wow, that was a great heal. You might have lost right there if you didn't get that heal. Oh, you're gonna ult? Let's see. Could be a big clear. Nice. Gotta go after the healer. Good. You just went too far. That's tough though. Your Bucky got cleared, and oh, who else just got cleared right there? Yeah, I mean, Cloud, this is a silver gameplay, brother. This is respecting somebody in silver rank right now. All right, let's see. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is gonna be tough. They just both ulted. The only one thing I'm worried about is you keep using the whatever it's called. I don't even know what it is on controller. You keep using that that ability right there, and you're almost like using it too early. Because that, you know, as Iron Fist, that's arguably one of your best abilities. You want to make sure you have that saved up as soon as you go after a healer or something. Well, this is the other newest magic video that is in your thing. Unless it didn't update yet. Maybe it didn't update. Yeah, because you switched to Blade here, and then I think after this you switched to Magic. The block is, in your opinion, the most important ability? I mean, yeah, you could say that. I'm just saying in terms of, like, I don't know, I guess getting finals and getting value, you wanna use that other ability better. Here's your picks for the week. You got Bills, Packers, Colts, Vikings, Steelers, Eagles, Bucks, Commanders, Falcons, Texans, Chargers, Seahawks, Cowboys, 49ers, Chiefs, Ravens. All right, so the only thing we differ on right there is the Texans and the Ravens, right? Oh no, you think the Vikings beat the Bengals too? Yeah, I mean it's the toss-up games for sure. Those are the toss-up games this week. Yeah, the Texans I just don't think have a shot. They've just been playing so bad. Oh, I didn't even include the Texans, actually, because the Texans play the Jaguars. Yeah, that's a game I left out. That's a game I left out. I don't know why you used that there. Huh. Yeah, you're just really far out of position there. 34-9? Yeah, that sounds pretty good, brother. 34-9 is pretty solid.
Takes a lot more than that to put me down.
Yeah, I would say the only point where you start to look at how you're playing as like negative is if you have more than 10 deaths. I feel like 10 deaths is a really good indicator of like how you're playing. If you have more than 10 deaths in like a competitive game of Rivals, it's either a crazy back and forth game, or you're just getting yourself out of position or using the wrong character, or not like countering, you know what I mean, the other team. So as long as you have less than 10 deaths, I would say most games that's pretty solid. However, if say like everyone on your team has 5 and you have 10, like, you know, then there's also an issue there, obviously, right? Because that's the one thing that my biggest problem is with Rivals is like I constantly try to pull off plays to save my team and to like hold even though we're losing. And unfortunately, the game kind of penalizes you for that, because when you queue, it takes into account like your win percentage and like your KD with characters. So if you're constantly going for like risky plays, I would say it negatively impacts you just because you're gonna get lower. Like, I mean, it's hard to word, but like I would say you're almost getting lower IQ players because on average, because they're going to have a lower KD, because even though you're trying to make crazier plays and save your team, it gets read against the system when you get paired up with teammates as you're not playing that character as well because you have a lower KD, if that makes sense at all. So even though you might be a high skilled player, you might be getting really low elo teammates because the game is reading you as a very low KD with a character that most people might have a 5 KD and you have a 4. So then you're getting paired with other people that have relatively low KDs compared to their like main hero. It's kind of confusing, but it makes sense. And the way that I like to also get an inclination that this is actually like how it works is they just did the, well, not just, they probably did it a month ago, but they went over like how EOMM or whatever works, or how their SPMM or whatever you want to call it works. And I started to notice that if I played way safer and didn't take stupid plays to try to save the point and like risk my life to like, you know, stall an OT as much and like that kind of stuff, the less I did that, the more I won and the more I got better teammates. So again, I know it sounds like, oh, but you're being an idiot. You're like trying to point save and this and that. And it's like, yes, because I'm trying to prolong the game and not lose because I don't want to lose. I'm not making like stupid plays where I completely run into the enemy team and I'm just surrounded by 6 people and, you know, whatever. Like I'm literally trying to point save with a tank like Venom or something like that. And I just get caught up and die. So I get that point of view, but I do think that that impacts what teammates you get. So there's just something I wanted to explain to everyone to keep in mind is, unfortunately, sometimes you just got to take the L and you just got to play safe. Because otherwise you might be stuck with horrific teammates just because of the fact that you're playing on a lower KD. Okay. The only thing about that play right there is you wasted your dash and now you wasted all of your abilities and you basically have to get a kill here or else you're cooked. Staying alive pretty good. Ooh, that mag with the bubble saved your ass. Oh, that was huge. You got bailed out, but good stuff, bro. Nice. Can you hit the dash? Oh, you don't have the dash. Nice.
The current score is 0.
How do I check my KD? I'll tell you guys a great website that you can use. So there's a website called Rivals Meta. And on Rivals Meta, you can... Oh, you didn't pick the character yet. There we go. And on Rivals Meta, you can go and update your profile or have it like, I forget, you just basically type in your username and then you go to like profile and you can like sign in and say like, okay, this is my profile, and then you update it so like it'll basically look for all your recent matches that are public, and then it like populates your KD with all the characters. It shows you how well you do with everybody. It shows you your win rates and all that stuff, and then it'll also rank you in like all the top like players of whatever character you play.
3, 2, 1.
Why do I never get a tank main on my team? What heroes do you play? And what elo are you in? Wow, Punisher off rip. It's good that you waited. Oh my god, Squirrel Girl and Punisher there. Alright, now you're just too far. Oh, my brother. My brother. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. No way, no way, no way. No, 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 no. Why didn't you go after the Punisher, bro? No, dude. Oh, at least you got him. Yeah, in that scenario, you gotta go after the Punisher. Now, I'm not gonna lie, because you didn't go after the Punisher there, you actually might have caused them to use their ult with Cloak. Because the Cloak might have been able to get just enough healing out of the way. Because the Punisher was still alive, and then the other person was still alive too. Alright, you can try to hold them and spawn here. Let's see how this one goes. Okay. Using all your dashes, and get ripped for it. Damn, brother. 30 on 4. Is 30 and 4 on Spider-Man good? Oh, yeah. I would say so. Why would you not think that? Oh, you play Mag, Strange, Penny, Groot on Silver 1? Alright, well, first, since you're on Silver 1, it's probably going to be rough to get solid teammates anyway, just because it's such like a early point in the game for most people. So that alone, I feel like it would be hard to get tank players. But I think also too, brother, what they said takes, and now I'm not saying this exactly right, I don't think, but as far as I can remember, when they explained the EOMM or the SPMM thing, they were saying that you get paired up with people based upon like what your KD is and like what roles you play and what your win percentage is. But I think if you're playing tanks, they're probably trying to put you with people that don't play tanks. Now, are you queuing with multiple people? Oh, that was a great play, bro. I'm so proud. That was a really good play. Okay, we got 4. Oh, man. He's going for it? He's going for it. He's going for it. Uh-oh. You need to get out of there. Get out of there, brother. You got 50 and 3 on Groot? That's nice, bro. Yeah, you gotta get out.
Only 60 seconds left.
Nice. You gotta get out. You need to get healed. You need to get out. Oh, no, 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 no. You're going right into it. Oh, no. You're crazy. No, dude, no. What is this guy doing? This might be the worst Punisher I've ever seen. Holy crap. Bro, you're stressing me out right now. You're stressing me out right now, dog.
30 seconds. Let's keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh my god. Oh my god. She's playing around the health pack. Be careful. Oh man, son. Punisher isn't real. This isn't ranked.
Final score 0.
This isn't ranked, believe it or not, so it is real. LG the auto read. Alright, is there any other anything you want to show me right now, brother? Is there another gameplay, or is that it? You want me to just review like your Magic gameplay? Oh, there we go. There's my insurance policy update. Sorry. What is going on? Sorry. The one that was with Punisher? Is that the first one? Damn, do I have to view this in Google? Sorry, I need to see what this is. Are you kidding me? That's how much the quote's gonna be? Bro, insurance is such a scam. Are you kidding? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Are you kidding? Bro, that's absurd. Yeah, no, I cannot pay that. That is crazy. Okay. Can you review one of mine? I can, but I gotta see what's going on first. I don't want to tell you I can review it if I don't have time. Hold on. Chronos, we're gonna review one more game. I gotta see what's going on with my girl first. She just got home. So give me a second. Is it this one, the 5 and 12? Insurance is a scam. They're taxing. Yeah, well, I don't know what state you live in, Anarchy, but I live in New York, and New York, for whatever reason, there was some laws that changed the last couple of years where our insurance rates in New York went up like 3 or 4 times in the last 4 years, which is like crazy because that almost never happened the entire time I had insurance, that it went up like that. So to give you an example, I don't drive that much because I usually work from home, and the doctor's office that I work for is right around the corner, so I don't drive that much at all. So just to give you an example, I have like nothing on my record. I have defensive driving course done every 3 years, so it lowers your rate. I'm 30, so like I have like a lower rate than you do if you're below 26. I think is when it starts to go down. So everything like is really good for me, but for whatever reason, my insurance went from 105 a month to 125 to 155 to 165 to now it would probably be like 180 or 190. And the only reason it's lower than that is because I have a defensive driving course done again, even with everything else. So right now I'm basically paying like technically like I think 185, but because of the defensive driving, it's like 160. And what's crazy is I drive half as much as I used to drive. I used to drive up to school, which was like 3 hours away, 4 hours away, every couple weeks. So that would happen. So I was driving a ton and whatever. And somehow now my insurance is up like basically almost 100% from what I used to pay. So it's crazy. And again, I drive like half as much miles, if not a quarter of as much miles, and I'm older, and I basically work from home, and I'm still like paying twice as much for insurance right now. So it's kind of messed up. But I'll be back in 2 seconds. I just gotta see if my girl needs anything because she just got home from work. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, dude. My bad, guys. We back. It is so hot down here. I literally like I have an AC, but bro, it's tough. I actually, you know what? You guys can't hear the AC. I'm gonna put it on. I just want to see if it shows up in my microphone. I don't think it does, but can you review one of mine? Yeah, Cloud, we can review one of yours in a second, dude. Okay, it seems pretty low, so I might be able to get away with it as long as I talk. I was told with all the fires and natural disasters, the insurance rates are going up. This year, my insurance has slowly increased like $60. Yeah, the last like year and a half, my insurance probably went up like 60 to 80, somewhere around there. This is like disgusting because I literally don't drive as much, like I was telling you before. All right, so this is the gameplay. All right, Cronus, let's get it, brother. Is there a reason you named yourself Cronus, bro? You're gonna get people are gonna try to get you banned, son. If you got good aim, you're going down. All right, so now this is your Punisher gameplay. Uh-oh. My guy's taking a smoke break. Okay, okay, Cronus. Okay, bang, bang, bang. Let's go. What are we doing here? You getting your sensitivity right? Okay, okay. Getting whiplash now. You did this because you knew I was going to spectate you. Okay. All right. I think we're starting off good. I think we're starting off good.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I re-upped.
Mission area is yours.
I like it. I see the vision. I see the vision. I know, bro. Honestly, 100 IQ play, bro. I really feel that way. He's clutching it up. You just free sprang and see how many kills you can get.
Back for another tour.
Man, bro, you just did not want to let go of the trigger this game. Did you even get credit for a kill? Oh my god, you got credit for a kill. That's crazy. Alright, brother. I guess we're gonna have to not watch this. Okay. Clout, you gonna watch a gameplay, brother? That was rather hard to watch. Nah, I think he was doing that on purpose to like get people to watch that gameplay and just laugh. Obviously, he wasn't doing that on purpose. Well, it wasn't like, you know what I mean, playing purposefully. Clout, what's your account again on here? Is it Sniper? Is that you? I feel like it's Sniper. Yeah, Sniper. Okay, I got you. Oh, you just went offline on me. Damn, there it is. Nope, where'd it go? Alright, so what am I watching, brother? What gameplay you want me to watch? 41 and 7. This one? As Penny? Oh, dude, you played a bunch of characters. What the hell? That's what we're gonna watch? It's not another 41-7, right? Hard matchup? Yeah, I'll let you know. Alright, I'll spectate this one, and then we'll do the number 1 magic.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
My bad, hold on. My boys are fucking flooding this group chat. Trying to see what's going on right now. What is going on? Why can't I save this? It's like not letting me save photos in here. Weird.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Okay. Alright, so we're starting off with Phoenix. This might be part of the problem though, brother. We're a little late to the game. I doubt this is gonna go as well.
The battle
Starting this late. Let's see.
4, 3.
Yeah, so we're already like 10 seconds late. Yeah, so you're about 20 seconds late to the fight. Good aim though. You could have meleeed there, just so you know, because Phoenix's melee like gets super far. No, I get you, bro. I'm just saying it's more of a difference, unfortunately. Yeah, you got to get away from that Thor. That Thor's gonna. Yep. Yeah, Thor's tough to kill this season. When I bought my wife her new vehicle, they wanted like $300 for 2 trucks, switching insurance companies, and it almost dropped in half. Yeah, that's amazing. I feel like that's kind of what you have to do. Is like once you get bad quotes, you just gotta reach out and get a change. It's pretty crazy. I do have to reach out one more time to another company just to see if I get quoted the same. But I basically, I don't know how to explain, but my insurance is kind of ridiculous. But at the same time, the rates in New York are so high that there's not much I can do. Yeah, right there is just positioning. And that Psylocke obviously had her ult, so there's not much you can do. Now, what are you going up against? What would make sense here? You're going against an Emma, Thor, a Bucky, and a Loki, and a Cloak, and a Psy. I mean, you got the Emma, so the Psy isn't a bad idea. I would almost say the Bucky's not a bad idea, especially because you're going against the Loki and the Thor. So that's really good for a Bucky thing. Now, the only thing is, playing against Loki as a Psylocke is kind of tough, especially after the nerf to her, where it's harder for her to one-shot. Then you also have to, you know, take out the lamps for Loki. So I personally don't usually run Loki as much. I mean, run Psylocke as much when I'm playing against the Loki. I usually run Punisher there. Just because, like what you just saw right there, it's kind of hard. So now you're switching over to a tank. Now you guys are playing with 2 tanks.
Again!
This is a good job here waiting. I'm horrible at Psylocke. I don't know why I switched. Psylocke is one of my favorite characters to play. She's one of my best characters. I don't know what I was ranked with her last season because I barely played, but I think the season before I was ranked in like the top 10 or top 15 with her. She's really fun to play, but you really need to have a team that's working with you when you play Psylocke. It's tough. All right, so the only thing right here is like when you play Mag, you're meant to be like your team's front line, and you're playing Mag like off to the side. Yeah, you're probably gonna die here, right? Yeah, it's over. Just so you know, you had your own personal shield there the entire time, and you had your clone team up the entire time too. So just don't forget about those team ups, because that can help you generate your ult quicker too, and obviously maybe get a pick, do more damage. Yeah, you still haven't used your team up, or really your shield. Like right here, you can give the Emma the shield. She can push up further. Okay, good. You gotta wait for the 4th. Yeah, right here you just gotta back up, unfortunately. And the reason it would have been nice if you backed up too is your Psylocke wouldn't have been their Psylocke wouldn't have been able to get that pick, because Psylocke splits damage between everybody. When she does her ult, so if you were able to back up right there, you would have been in the Psylocke ult too, and I don't think anybody would have died. Yeah, right here, I think you're just forgetting that you have the ability to give your teammates shield and use shield yourself. That would have helped. Let's see what we do now. Good. That was good. Your Mantis just went to go DPS on the right? Or is there Psylocke behind you? No, I think your Mantis just went to go DPS on the right side. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, you definitely have to get rid of the Loki lamps as soon as you can. There you go. That was good. I mean, at least you got rid of the Bucky there. You got the Thor. Fire. Oh, you're using the team up. Nice. Oh, almost had it. There you go. Yeah, you gotta go back into that. Oh, there you go. You're doing it here. That was good. You did what you could. Nice. Nice. That was good. Yeah, everybody's calling me right now. I just got 2 more phone calls. So the other thing with the team up, you want to try to save it for like when you're fighting more than like one person, and you know you're basically blocking a lot of damage, so you charge your ult faster. So like right now, you could have used the ult or the team up. You also have the Psylocke going for your back line over here again. There you go, the Psylocke's almost dead. Yeah, you got a shield here. Oh, it was too late. Damn, that's how they got you guys like that, all the ults at once.
Score is 0-2.
Let's see how we do on the next round. Need to get better with Magneto's ult. Oh, I would just go into private match and practice. I'll show you what I did when I was practicing how to learn how to hit Magneto's ult better. You know you want to wait till it gets to about 90%, right? Some people don't know that. Yeah, I'll show you guys a trick that I would recommend using to learn how to get better with Mag's ult. Hold on, let me see. I just got like 7 text messages. Okay. That's what I do, it's just timing. Yeah, no, I'm not saying you had the wrong timing. Just that one, I think you just didn't realize how many, like, you know, runs she was on. That's all. See, like here you could use your, I mean, I don't know, maybe I wouldn't use it here just because they have the cloak ult. See, like now here you could use the team up and nope, you went into it. Nice. That's tough.
I shall not be removed so easily. Never thought I'd care so much about spiders. Right out.
Okay, give shield. Oh, that was weird. That went to the Namor. See, like here you could use clones to try to help clear. Your shield. See, it's a little late. That worked though. What I meant by that being late is just the fact that your team's pretty ripped. I don't even know. What do you have, like 3 with you right now? Well, at least you held it down. But you still gotta remember your team up. You just haven't used your team up really at all. There you go. Must be listening to me. Nice. Got the Loki. Uh-oh. Their cloak is so aggressive, it's actually kind of funny to watch. Damn, yeah, too far up. It's a little too far up, brother.
Mutants always rise again.
I thought you played a couple other heroes this game. Or did you switch on for OT?
Beholds the god of thunder!
Alright, that was good. I mean, you try to save your healer there. That's nice. Nice. Yeah, you guys, Psylocke's probably afraid right there, it looks like. Use your team up and get rid of the thing super quickly. Oh man, you're really missing out on the damage, bro. You have to team up. Seems like the nerves are getting to you a little bit in OT. There you go. That's a good slam. Team up, 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 bro.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Oh yeah, no problem, bro. I hope you know I don't mean anything like that I'm saying maliciously. Just trying to point out what I can.
Hostile ahead.
See, like here's a little weird. I mean, I guess you're waiting for your team. You're trying to be, you know, the smart player, but you have your mantis and your cloak in front of you. You might actually just be AFK here, I guess. For a second. Like right here, I'd use the team up. Help do some damage. Cause you get it every 30 seconds, you know, so you can get it a decent amount. Like right there, you team up, finish the thing. If you teamed up right there, you used a right click, left click, you probably would have just hit him in one shot. Oh, you lagged out right there? That's quick. You got back really quickly.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
All right, that's good. You're protecting your healers from the Psylocke on the side. Your shield to the Emma. She's getting rinsed. All right, this is good. You're in the Psylocke ult. Oh. Okay. That was nice. You almost got the squirrel girl. Thor could die there. Use the team up right there. Thor's dead. Gotta use your shield. Yeah, I guess you got it. Okay. Good. There you go. Oh yeah, your ping was going crazy high. Does that happen to a lot of you guys on PlayStation? Does your ping go crazy? I don't really have that happen on PC. Yeah, I mean it looks like you're lagging a little bit. That Thor is way out of yeah. Like right here's a great spot too to use your C so you can block more damage. Oh, there you go. That's a great Emma ult. That was a great Emma ult. Take the space. Good job. Somehow that hit. Ah, so you could just ult right here. Yep. That didn't kill her? Oh, no, no, no. You left her alone. Oh, you could have got her. I mean, someone else got her, but... There you go. This guy's cleared right there. And we go into OT. Man, bro, you had a stressful game. Alright, so question. You guys just steamrolled them. What made you switch to Hulk? My team's so bad, they aren't protecting me in other sports. Yeah, I mean... That's the problem with the lower elo. I feel like they gotta force you guys, not you guys, but like force people to learn how to play the game somehow. Like almost like you have to play through a game tutorial or something like that, because there's so many people that don't understand what they need to do. Namor was begging for the team up. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that, but You do have an Emma, so it's not the end of the world. I'm just surprised because you guys steamrolled them, and he wants you to switch. Well, not steamrolled, but you know what I mean. Like, all right, here you got to make a decision. As a Hulk, you gotta go up there and be annoying as hell. There you go. Rinsed, brother. Jeez. Yeah, I don't really. This is what I'm kind of like confused about. I don't really know. I don't think Hulk would be a good play against the Thor and an Emma, but. And two, you're also going against a Punisher and a Hela. You're gonna get ripped. I like that you swapped back after it didn't work right away. That's good. You gotta. Okay, good. Shielded yourself there. You guys have an ult. This Namor ult could be huge. This Emma ult could be huge. Wow, that was good. Did Namor waste his ult? Namor needs the ult. What are you doing, Namor? Okay. Namor needs the ult. That was good. I mean, if he didn't use the ult earlier like I thought, that would have been nice because at least he would have blocked the Jeff out of his ult. Or got the Jeff in his ult is what I mean. So that was a good play despite the fact that I would have used it earlier. Alright, now what are we doing? They all got behind. They have the Hela ult. She's probably gonna go up. Good, you're focusing. You guys lose this? You guys might actually lose this. Oh, you gotta get on the point. You gotta get on the point. No. Oh, brother. And there's nothing you can really do at that point because your team's all dead, so you're gonna die pretty quickly, but damn. Alright, let's see how you guys do this round. And you switch to Penny for defense. Good play. Now, other thing I'd recommend, bro, is like I was telling you about before, is I think your accuracy also plays a role into SPMM. So when you're saying, see, like the only thing is with that mind spot, the problem is they have to go far right because it's not on like the edge of the wall. It's on like kind of more so the middle, and there's also like a pillar blocking it. So unless they go out and to the right, it's not really gonna get them there. We'll see. Maybe you get one pick. But yeah, right there. You wanna, yeah. Okay, that's good. But yeah, I would be careful with just spraying your accuracy, like just walking a point for no reason, because that might also go into SPMM a little bit. You see right there, you can place it on the side, right next to that wall by the tree, so it's at least a little protected. And the other reason you don't want to reset that like that is because you need the time for your mines to actually spawn. So just resetting it for no reason when it's in the same spot, you don't want to do, because you're just basically taking away all the spawned mines that were there. So that's why, like, to start off, you want to put it in like a really good spot that you're not going to have to move it. And you can also connect the webs more forward, so that way, like, since they're all grouping up right there, they can still get hit. There you go, go after the healer. That's good. Yep, Emma, good. Now the Jeff, you got to web away. Good. You can web him right here. You can web him right here to save your team. Oh, the Emma got it. Yeah, now you got to set your mines back up. Okay. Now the other thing I would have done there too, knowing that they probably had a cloak ult, is stack your web on the floor with like at least 4 or 5 mines. So that way when the cloak inevitably tried to, you know, ult on point and ult forward, she would spin over the mines and the mines would pop up and kill her out of her ult. That was a good ult right there by the Namor. You guys cleaned up. You can put mines in front of this door. Yep. I just don't know if the. Oh, it doesn't matter. You guys won. Okay, cool.
Final score 4-2.
Why did it tag somebody? I think it's just sometimes, like, depending on how you click, it kind of like tweaks out. That's probably what that was. Okay. Do we want to watch another one really quick? Because I honestly wanted to record the #1 Magic, but I don't know if I have time. So I can watch another gameplay if you want. Or unless someone else has a gameplay they want me to watch. Watch a winning one? Yeah, but like, I don't want to just watch a game to watch a game. Like, if you want opinions on something, I'll gladly watch. You don't want me to spectate you playing Strat, because I don't play Strat at all. Yeah, but is there any, like, specific character that you want me to provide, like, value on that you want me to watch? You know what I mean? 32-1? I mean, if you're going 32-1, I'm not really going to be able to give you that many tips, you know? I see 32-9. Magneto, definitely. I mean, you know what I'm going to say, though. The Magneto stuff is just going to be like what I was just commenting on for you. It's just using your abilities together and your positioning. Oh, man, I just got out of it. Nope. There you are. Yeah, you're playing a ton of different heroes. Let me try this one. 20, no. Any Magneto match? Do you want me to watch this one where you played Emma, Mag, Wolf, and Penny? And you went 23-10? Because it looks like it was a close game. See, you're 20-3 here. I don't want to spectate a really good game. I might do this one. Yeah, because I don't want to just watch a game to watch a game. I want to, like, you know, be able to give you tips and stuff like that. I just realized my mouse is randomly like clicking down. It's pretty odd. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Oh.
Battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, let's see what we got here. You got a Moon Knight, a Bucky, a Wanda. Alright, so this is already going to be rough because you're solo tanking. And then you got a Jeff and a Cloak, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But they're playing Magic, Strange, Mag, Luna, Invisible Woman, and Wanda. But yeah, you're probably going to have a hard time because you're solo tanking here. Also, too, your Moon Knight is way out of position. Your Moon Knight's literally frontlining. Like, what are you doing? I mean, it's good you turned around here, but your Moon Knight just got clipped. But that's his own fault. He should not be like that. Yeah. Honestly, right there, that's your Moon Knight to blame. And whoever else just died. I don't know who else just died before. Not the Bucky, but someone else that was way out of position. That's not on you at all right there. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. That's the Moon Knight completely out of position. Especially as Moon Knight on that first point. Like if you're like anywhere decent with Moon Knight, that first point you're gonna get so much charge. Like he already had his ultimate before he died, and he died in like 2 seconds. Did Did he get any value right there with his ultimate? I don't think so. Get a single kill. Yeah, bro, that guy's just throwing. Look at him, he's still frontlining. Gonna die again, isn't he? Oh, he only lived right there because of okay. Oh yeah, you gotta get back. You can't walk into that. Oh, well, you were probably holding shield, and then the pull rate is probably faster than you can move with your shield, I guess, but yeah, the Moon Knight's selling. At least your Scarlet Witch switched over to Groot. That's helpful. How's your Moon Knight doing? Is he having a kill? Oh, your Moon Knight just switched to Wolverine. He's 2-2. Bucky's 3-2. Your Jeff is 0-2 somehow. Especially as Jeff. That's kind of crazy. Because Jeff probably has like the highest KD rate out of all the healers. Oh no, that's just unfortunate. You're way too far. Where's the heals at? Oh, it was close. Yeah, it was just unfortunate timing. I saw the vision there, but your team all died. You recommend who? Wait, what?
Mutants always rise again.
You recommend Jeff?
Help, friends.
I'm opening a portal.
Focus on the back. Just to push the light.
Oh, Wolverine, Moon Knight, gotcha.
My power cannot be quelled.
Dude, your team is changing so much. Now that guy's playing Iron Man. This guy's still sticking it through his Bucky. Your other healers switched to an Ultron. Now you have an Ultron and Mantis. You're gonna get out healed, which, yeah, they're doing more healing a little bit than you guys. Wolverine is gonna be an interesting swap here. All right, that was a good pick. Need more health, man. That's your Ultron ult, is it not? Yeah. You could have got healed by them, but oh, you have the thing on you.
I am ready to put on a show.
That was weird. It looked like you went the right through him. Oh, you're at 100. You just let the rage meter go down? Oh, I guess you could have waited for that, yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I don't think Wolverine was the play here. But it's not that it couldn't work. It's just tough because, I mean, I don't think the person on the thing is doing that much. This is a good ult, but you just couldn't get value in it because your team's not with you. You should have waited. What? Oh, he just did something else?
By the eye of Agamotto.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, but now you can take him backwards. Yep. Alright, at least you got away from that ult. Okay, I'm surprised you got that kill, to be honest. Oh, now you can take her out. Oh. You should have found her first and then used the shift. You might have been able to get her out of the ult and finish it.
I am ready to put on a show.
What time is it right now? It's 6 o'clock. What time does this game start?
I need assistance.
What? Oh, it was my settled. Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, I did not put that bet in today. Yeah, right here you gotta wait. You gotta wait for them to all get past you. See, you're just kind of letting them see you right now. Yep, you gotta wait. You don't have that any movement abilities left. You didn't have your shift. I would have waited for your team to come out and then you steal 1 or 2 people and bring them like backwards into your team. Okay, so now you switch to Penny, which isn't a bad play. I like the Penny swap, especially against the Spider-Man. Believe it or not, Penny's actually pretty good against Widow too, because you could just web Widow. And as long as Widow can't use that combo, you're actually pretty good. You're trying to break that building. See, now, this spot I don't like for Penny as much. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but like you're just, it's a weird position because you're kind of like stretched the way that you have to play there. Why did he just, huh? That was the dumbest Doctor Strange portal I think I've ever seen. Nope. Okay, good swap.
The current score is 0-2.
Alright, then starting off, you switch as
Get ready.
Emma.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
Emma's good here, especially like I don't even think you knew this, but going against the Hulk and the Thing. She's just gonna be annoying to play against the Namor, but your the rest of your team should be able to figure that out. Good grab, good combo. Honestly, that was pretty good good tech right there with Emma. It was just unfortunate you get targeted crazy. You just got targeted OD. Dude, what is that guy doing? How bad is that guy playing right now? Wow, that guy actually has 20 kills. That's actually insane. I'm surprised that dude. Well, I mean, he's playing Iron Man and just sitting. But before when he was playing as Moon Knight, he was 0-2. Or, well, actually, he was 2-2. He did get credit for 2, but it was pretty much like meaningless credit that he got. Like he didn't really do anything for those 2 kills earlier. But I guess now that he's playing Iron Man, he's just sitting in a corner, getting assists for kill credit. Yeah, right here you gotta grab as soon as your cooldown comes back. Grab one of them. Yep. They're a little too far away from your team. Okay. Yeah, you want to try to readjust your shield there. You can block the Hulk getting heals. Cooldown's gonna come back though. Take somebody. Yep. You went the wrong way. Wow. Probably should live through that. Don't use your ult here. No. Gotta wait. Oh, thank God your Bucky had ult there. Bucky's probably gonna get all the kills. See, if you had waited there, you and your Bucky would have absolutely obliterated them in 2 seconds. Uh-oh. Don't tell me you die here because of this. See, now as the tank, you should typically allow the Psylocke to actually ult on you, so that way it's not killing the rest of your team, but you had the Thing there, so it didn't focus him. Yeah, you gotta wall this here. Yeah, you gotta wall that corner. Grab him, grab him, grab him. It's fine. Alright, now block. You gotta block this wall here. Yeah, you just gotta be really intentional with that wall, because that wall, that was good, that was good. That wall is gonna also block the healing, so you have to remember that, especially when you're dealing with tanks that are diving on you and the healers are sitting like further back. If you can put that wall up and your team just focuses them for like 2 seconds, you'll probably get Hulk down to Bruce Banner and then you just walk them down real quick. Yeah, same deal with the wall. Definitely recommend using it, putting it up, because right there you could have blocked the penny. The penny would have been dead probably. Also could have grabbed the penny and kicked her into the wall there. At least you got one pick, but I don't know if it matters because I think the rest of your team has to go back now.
All they did was make me angrier.
Laggy? Is that often on PlayStation? Do you guys get lag often? Because I really don't get that much lag when I play. On PC at least. Wow, that Punisher spot? I did not know you could go up there. Did not know you can get up there with Punisher. Alright, so that worked. I personally would have waited to try to get the penny mines out of the way. But you guys still made that work. Because you gotta remember, her ult can completely stop a team and pull them towards you guys. So when you only have like 2 or 3 like that, I personally would wait. There you go, that was a good ult. Yeah, now here you can grab the Punisher when he comes down. Where is he? Where did he ult from? Is that your Punisher? No, you don't have Punisher. Where did that ult come from? What? Did he just like die in his ult instantly? Is that what happened? Yo, Sphinx, what's up, brother? How you doing? We're just spectating some people right now. Joshua, what's up, dude? Had a really tough matchup on Cap and ended up losing. I want to know if there's anything I could have done. Joshua, you can send me your username. We can check real quick, just because I got to get out of here in a few. But I could look real quick. Now, I'm not going to lie. Cap is one of the heroes I don't play much, just because one of my boys is a really good Cap main. But obviously, you know, I do understand how to play him and what you're supposed to do. Yeah, right there, obviously, you're just out of position, unfortunately. You can't walk into Penny's mines and expect to live, especially when their whole team's there and your whole team's like all the way back behind 2 corners. Yeah, it's tough. You can't do anything there. Yeah, I would say definitely as Emma, you gotta use the shield more to your advantage. And kind of just positioning a little bit. Like right there, you can just put it right in between the penny and that wall. Yeah, like further up, but yeah, like pretty much around that spot before. Alright, so you're about to get ult here. That Bucky, that was dumb. Again, you gotta get rid of this penny mines. See, yeah, you just shouldn't have switched there. Yeah, the reason you don't want to use that either right there is because when she's in her ult, she can run so far, so it's just going to basically make that crystal like not even worth using. Because she's just going to run out of the... And then right there, you just ulted with no health left. I see what you're going for, and, you know, if your team was with you, that would have been worth it, but they were nowhere near you.
I'm back, and now there's hellfire to pay.
VOD reviews really do help you understand and build game sense. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's why I always like to tell people, too. Shiny, I got you after this, brother. After this game. It's almost over, by the way. But that's why I try to encourage people to watch pro players or watch... That's why I like on my channel, I love to spectate the #1 players. I don't just do that because it's like, I don't know, good for views or whatever. I do that because, A, I get to learn from it because I like to do that stuff anyway. Like, if I want to learn a character, I watch the #1 player play them on stream, or I watch their VOD or whatever, right? So I watch the person play them so I can hear the comms and how they play them and how they tie things together. And then I'll watch like maybe like Tim the Tapman or Flats also spectate that person, because they're going to have different insight than the player itself that's playing it, because they might point out things that I don't even think of as much. Oh shit, you guys lost that?
2, 2, 3.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was expecting them actually lost. That makes sense. Yeah, unfortunately, there's a couple things that game. I mean, it's just wasted ults. Like, oh yeah, I forgot. You can't view the stats at the end. Yeah, unfortunately, that was just like wasted ults. You guys didn't time ults together. I'm surprised that this guy went 40 and 15. Wait, did someone? Oh, well, he switched off at the end, but he was playing Ultron. He's playing Cloak too. I mean, the Ultron probably also screwed you guys because you shouldn't just play like Ultron and Jeff. I don't know if that ever is gonna work. Yeah, it's just a tough game. Yeah, it's probably just boiling down to you guys not using your ults together that game and just staggering. Yeah, that was the Moon Knight guy. I know he was frontlining, but he did have a ton of value with his ults and he had a lot of damage. So I think it was just more so you guys aren't playing together. But don't get me wrong, on a higher elo, he's absolutely not getting away with it. But he actually got away with it that game a little bit. But I totally get your point. Shiny 7671. All right, my brother. Now, what game you want me to see? Is it this one? Shiny? Is it this one right here? Well, I'll tell you right now, if you're solo tanking it, you're going to have a hard time. Especially against a Thor. And an Iron Man? Oh, dude, you're ballsy, bro. This is the only one I'm spectating? Alright. I mean, I'm already going to tell you that Cap against an Iron Man, a Thor, and a Strange is going to be rough. Let me see. And you're on defense? And you're the only tank? Oh, well, you're playing with an Angela, but an Angela's really not that good, especially if they're trashing Angela. Alright, so already I would be positioned up further to be more annoying, but I also can't really tell if your team's right next to you. I know you have 3 people with you, but... See, like, you already could have been up further, and they wouldn't know where you're coming from, and that way you could be like a little bit more annoying there with Cap. Your Squirrel Girl just got a ton of value right there. That's great. Good combo. Yup, go after the Squirrel Girl. Fire. Now you gotta get back. Yeah, you should. I mean, that's just being a little aggressive, which I don't hate, but you needed a little healing there.
All right. Don't rush in.
Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. Okay, sounds good. That's not a bad play. Squirrel Girl wasted her ult though. I don't know why she ulted like that. They weren't even up that high. Alright, so here, I don't know if you want to go after the Thor. That seems like a pretty good Thor too. Yeah, they're where the heals are just non-existent. That was bad. That's not your fault. I mean, originally you were up a little too far, but that's not really your fault. Wait, where was I? Damn, I skipped that far? Okay. How does he do that combo? Were you talking about the sprint combo thing? Where, like, you cancel your sprint animation cancel? In a week or two, when you're not busy, I need you to watch my best gameplay of Psylocke. Oh, yeah, totally, Anarchy. Just let me know. Just remind me, too, in case I forget to remind you. Okay, good ult. I don't know. Now, can't you block? Can't you block, yeah, that's unfortunate. I would have said ult after your Invisible Woman ult, or your Loki ult, whoever just did that, but that was just, there's nothing you could have done there. But can't you block? No, you can't block with, you can't block a Strange ult with a Cap shield. Yeah, I don't know. I would have saved the ult there, but again, I'm not a big Cap player, so I don't want to tell you. But I would have waited till your team caught up with you, because now, in all reality, you kind of just use that ult for yourself. And right here, while you're getting rained down on by the Hela ult and everything else, it probably would have helped you guys. But I don't know. But yeah, playing against an Iron Man and a Hela and a Thor is gonna be very rough. Yeah, right there, it's just. I think if you waited, that whole point would have been different. Especially when your team seems to be doing like really bad. Like you have decent game sense, but I don't know if the rest of your team has decent game sense there. Your mouse was acting up. I feel you. My mouse has been shot lately too. For right now, my mouse randomly scrolls down all of a sudden, and then some of my keys like double press, I guess. So like say sometimes I'll animation cancel, it'll like double click the button that I only want to click once, and it like messes up my animation cancels. Yeah, right there again. Just unfortunately up a little too far. And the problem is too, you're going against an Iron Man, a Thor, and a Hela that can do tons of damage at once. And then Jeff can also shoot through everybody. So when you're in those like tight spaces like right there, they could probably do so much damage through that. Unfortunately, it sounds whack, but I would probably just wait. Oh, you can block Doctor Strange with your... That's what I thought. Yeah, right there, they're going to get that point. There's nothing you can do. What is that Loki doing? Yeah, you know what you're doing is cap, but I don't think the rest of your team knows what they're doing. If anything, you're just playing a little aggressive in comparison to your team that seems to be playing like really reserved. I would switch, to be honest. I mean, I would probably switch too. I mean, that's not a question. I would definitely switch here, but I also don't know, you know, what heroes he knows how to play. And then also too, he's kind of doing his role pretty well, and he's a pretty solid cap. I just think his team is like really dropping the ball. Well, he's getting out healed. That Loki is nowhere near the same healing as the rest of the lobby. He's like 5k lower than everybody else, and we're only in the first round. So your Loki's already playing dog shit. I feel like your Emma's not really getting much value. It's 3 and 4. Especially as Emma too against a Thor, like you could definitely fuck up a Thor and a Strange. And they're not diving. Now let me look at their DPS. Yeah, their Hela and their Iron Man. Well, actually, their whole team has barely died. But you really need to, they need to get rid of the Hela and the Iron Man, like crazy. Because they're just damage farming you guys. Loki refused to heal. I don't know what he was doing. Yeah, I mean that alone could be a massive difference in why you guys are getting run through. Just because your Loki has like a quarter less healing than everybody else in the lobby. Yeah. Yeah, right there you just gotta run away. Where's the Loki at now? Did he catch up at all? Okay, the Loki's still down by like 4k. He still has 4k less healing. And everybody only has like 14k. Yeah, there's nothing you can do there. Loki sold that. I mean, sometimes you were overextended, but I don't really think you lost them like the game. I think your team more so lost it. Only one thing I would say is there was once, maybe twice you were overextended, and one time that you you ulted without your team. But that's really it. Okay, Moon Knight and Star-Lord, I don't hate it here. But you are solo tanking against, yeah, no, I don't know how this is gonna work. You can't solo tank against this. What is Hela doing? Okay, so this is just dumb. Why is your Hela trying to flank against the Thor? Yeah, great combo, good shit. If you had a decent team, they would have got that kill with you. Somehow that Squirrel Girl gets a pick on you guys. Yeah, you're doing a great job. Surprisingly, I'm surprised you're not dying like 4 times over. You guys gotta get back here. See, like this you're too far. I can already tell you're probably gonna die right here. Wow. That was so close. Oh, well, the Jeff's probably gonna... Wow, where did that Jeff ult even go? Alright, so that ult I don't hate. I don't really know how useful Cap's ult is against Cloak, but at least you're distracting the crap out of them. You're about to get rid of this squirrel, that's great. It's huge value if you get rid of her. She is destroying your team. That's tough. Where's the rest? Oh, and your how long ago did they get ult? Did they have ult and they just didn't ult you the entire time? No. No, your invisible woman had ult, just weren't with you. I don't know why. If your invisible woman had ulted at any point right there, you would have been fine. She had her ult the whole fight. I tried playing Moon Knight. Oh, mouse and key and up buns. Mouse and key's hard, but honestly, I like it way better on this game than playing controller. The healers were just not having it with you. I mean, right now already, this whoever's playing the what is it, Solivigrant? She's playing really good as Luna. She already like passed the other healer that played the whole round, and that was lasting way longer than this. Yeah, that was just out of position. I'm sure you know that. It's probably going to be impossible for you guys to win until somebody else switches. I mean, the Squirrel Girl switch I don't hate here because you got to fight fire with fire sometimes with that. But your Luna's frontlining. And again, you're the only tank. Yeah, Luna's dead, not surprised. Now your Invisible Woman's all the way up with you. Your Iron Man's about to die. Iron Man dies. No value. Hella dies, no value. Squirrel Girl like that? Right, that's just a waste. It's barely even gonna be alive long enough to get to them. Hella selling. Someone switches to Black Widow. This is atrocious right now. Is that one of your healers? One of your healers switched to Black Widow? Alright, so yeah, they were not fucking with you guys. Dude, hella ult right there. You guys are screwed. Yep. Yeah, no, you got screwed by the EOMM agents here, brother. Wow, did she come in clutch like that? She dove, ulted point. Got you guys enough time. Wow, and then you get to ult here, right? I'm assuming you're gonna ult here. Huge ult. Wow, your Luna did really come in clutch. Maybe you should have let her DPS with Luna from the beginning. Alright, this Thor you're gonna make quick work of, I'm sure. Good. Where's your team at, bro? Nice. Huge by the Squirrel Girl there. They ported. They're not even... Oh, you guys ported. Wait, what? Oh, I guess there's still enough time on the clock that they could have ported and got to you guys. Huge.
Sorry, soldier.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Gonna watch the #1 Thor? Yeah, I gotta do a video on the #1 Thor. That's probably what I'll do tomorrow or Saturday, depending on what I got going on. But I definitely need to watch the #1 Thor, #1 Magic, and I don't know who else I want to do. I might do the #1 Mantis again, just because she also has the new team up now. Yeah, just out of position there. Too far. Yeah, the problem is if you're playing against a good Thor, which that dude seems pretty solid on Thor, you're going to get punished once you're too far.
All right.
But yeah, that Luna definitely came in crazy clutch. Why isn't my shift working? There we go. Alright, so need money's kind of throw in. You're the ace on your team. Your Invisible Woman's not too great. And your Hell is not doing great at all either. Wow, that was a huge freeze by your Luna. You and your Luna are the best on the team for sure. By far. It just sucks because the comp you're going against is really not the best for you as Cap, but clearly if Cap's your best character and you know it's like your shot here, then yeah, you gotta run with it. But your team is not making the switches it needs to make. Okay, I like that. It was a good play by the Iron Man. Moving his body. Yeah, well, I mean, the movement on keyboard you have to get used to. It's tough. Oh, no. You ulted, okay. I don't hate that. All right, now you're going too far. You just missed it. Just missed it. If you had the shield there, you would have probably survived. I think you guys probably end up losing here, huh? Wow, good play on that Jeff, dude. That was a really nice play on the Jeff. Wow, your Luna and you literally are like single-handedly saving your team. What an idiot. That's how you ult? Alright, now you just gotta get that health back. Yeah, you're dead. Wait, what? Your team got off? What? Bro, what happened? How did you guys lose that? Don't tell me your Iron Man dies to a cloak from the ground. What? Dude, what happened here? Where's your Moon Knight? Your Moon Knight's in spawn. What happened to your Hella? What? Okay, so she's playing point like she should. She cannot hit a shot. Holy shit, dude. You see the difference that I'm talking about, bro? Your Hella could not hit a single shot right there. Let me see what your Moon Knight does. What does your Moon Knight do here? Okay, good. Oh, you're gonna get ripped by this Hella. Oh, the Hella's gonna absolutely shit on you. I'm so confused. How do you guys lose this? Dude, this, bro, you're kidding, right? So he had his charge and he had his sonar there. No use out of it at all. Just gets ripped and dove on. Wow. Terrible positioning on the Moon Knight. Holy shit, bro. How... I'm actually, like, there's very few games where I'm completely shocked, but, like, it seems like your team is nowhere near as good. Like, nowhere near. Yeah, no, your Moon Knight's not making that. And then also, too, not for nothing, your Moon Knight came back and could have saved. Would he have enough time? Let me see if he had enough time. What do you need, like, you need, like, 10 seconds to port his range or something like that? What is it? 12 seconds? Oh, no, he might not have made it. Yeah, he wasn't going to make it. I think he might have had, like, the bare minimum amount of time. Oh, and your Iron Man didn't even... Oh, he got to overtime. No, yeah, your Moon Knight could have done it. Yeah, the only way you're winning that is your Moon Knight actually was able to get the port off. Yeah, I'm sorry, Joshua. That's terrible, brother. All right, guys, I'm going to head out of here. I got to get ready. I got to place some bets and stuff like that before we see the Dolphins and Bills game. I'm going to link up with some of my boys, and then maybe I'll stream tonight. Actually, no, that's a lie. There's no way I'm streaming tonight after the game. So if you guys are new to the page, make sure you guys follow on whatever platform you're on right now, because I'm streaming on 3 different ones. We have a video up of spectating the #1 Angela if you guys want to see that. And I also have a video up of spectating my boy Anarchy, who's in here right now. Who's a bronze player trying to learn Psylocke. So that video is pretty funny if you want to catch that. Otherwise, I will be live tomorrow when I get back from the office. Do I have anything else for you guys? I should do a video today before I leave, though. I need to do a short today. All right, so I'm going to look and maybe put up a video before I head out to watch the game. But appreciate you guys. I'll see you all later. Joshua, I'll catch you later, brother. Jokesy, I'll catch you later. Clout, later, brother. Anarchy, peace. Hope the games go good. Yeah, I hope so too. I hope so too for my bank account, brother. But I'll catch you guys later. Oh, don't forget to join the Discord too. The Discord is where we put all the news about the giveaways and like the streams and the videos and when we're spectating and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you guys join the Discord. You can just add me. My username is BarlTV, so BARLTV. But I will see you guys all tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Peace. Come on, let me end it. There we go.